when she see me, she say she no go mind. Boy, would you give me some more? Shorty gave me, then she called me red-handed, sleeping with a girl next door. And when she came, she said she no go mind. Boy, would you give me some? Shorty wanna rock, shorty wanna Shorty said, ketchup make you give me back shot. Shorty wanna rock, shorty wanna ketchup make you give me back a shot. Bam bam banana bam banana banana bam bam banana bam banana bam 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 banana bam banana banana banana.
I just want the happiness. If I broke, now my business. I'ma show you go right. All I care for the night. Happiness. If I broke, now my business. I'ma show you go right. All I care for the night. I find the SSC, if it be the reason why your baba want to jealous me. If you want to take I'm serious, I do top speed. No fit to resonate, I'm on a different frequency. I don't think it's necessary. I'll be down to there's somebody that could do like me. When I be like Musala coming off the right wing, I got to your defender, you no need to tell me. I'm a horse, finesse. And you know, say me, I'm a snap. I go carry go. If me, I get money past you. If you're not careful, finesse. You know, say me, I'm a snap. I go carry go. If me, I get money past you. If you're not careful, finesse. If I broke down my business, I'ma show you go right. All I care for the night. Finesse. If I broke down my business, I'ma show you go right. All I care for the night. Finesse. If I broke down my business, I'ma show you go right. All I care for the night. Biggie bang bang, biggie biggie, heavy heavy, you're the one I want, oh. Before my liver start to fail, you're the one I need, oh. Before cassava start to hate, and if I ever leave, oh, make what I carry me, they go far away, far away. So I am looking for the sister, Joma, my lover, oh. She got the dollar, she dey wear designer, oh. So I am looking for the sister, Joma, my lover, oh. She got the dollar, she dey wear designer. Say give me assurance, yeah, assurance. I give my baby assurance, I give my baby lifetime insurance, yeah, assurance, oh no, assurance. I give my baby assurance, I give my baby lifetime insurance. There's a meaning in my bed, in my bed. There's a meaning in my bed, There's a meaning in my bed, in my bed. Hey. Two, that's me and you, that's very simple. Dinner removed, okay, we through, but I ain't finished. Can I slide with you? Spend the night with you. Just let me write and let you drippin' from my signature. I feel like your body inspired my intentions. You left the squad hanging, it's only time with us. You know I vibe different, cause you know my mind different. My eyes saying my room, my body saying heaven. Tell me what you want, I go repeat. Tell me what you need, I go deep, deep. When I fall in love, I go deep, deep. You can copy that like it's easy. You look like you need proper. Come get this vitamin D power, proper. Be ready to touch when I reach it, yeah. I go eat it up, I know vegan, yeah. I make that thing go wild. I go make that thing run water. I go make you sing my song. There's a meeting in my bed, in my bed. There's a meeting in my bed, in my bed. There's a meeting in my bed, my bed. There's a meeting in my bed, in my bed, in my bed.
up to fight for my yearnings. The fear in my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying. I've been wandering all day. I tried to be fine, but I can't be. The noise in my mind wouldn't leave me. I tried to get by, but I'm burning. And behind my mind, it runs all these thoughts of trouble me. Fighting to give up my pain. Fighting to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side. When it's time to leave my life, then it tries to take me out. Tell you what I need, right? Yeah.
Fries, just in case.
What?
Good night, everybody. Good night again. Good night again. This is Chandy, sweet and fluffy like pink cotton candy, and you are tuned in to Watch Trouble on gmgt.live. On my right, almost that left. On my right is DJ Dazzle, and to the front of me is DJ Fries, and we are still waiting on two very special guests to step into the building.
Hello, Governor.
Yes, sir. Yo, do you know their prime minister in the UK? How your mic is on?
I can't. You gotta raise up my volume a little bit.
Can you hear yourself now?
Much better.
Yeah. Sorry, sir. Sorry, my bad.
I forget I have a soft voice.
Good. And a soft face. You know how many people said that you look like a nice, pretty girl with that wig on?
Fun, you was there that night? Pretty night? Nah, Fun wasn't there.
All right. Enough for getting on Fries today.
Yo, he looked pretty. He was at SSS. I gave him my wig. I took my wig off. I got fed up.
That wig on for 2 seconds first.
He did. But they caught him. Somebody caught him because I saw the video.
Yeah, they got me good.
They got him real good.
I just ain't want nobody to whine on me, so I took it off quick.
Yeah, boy. Somebody with a hole here.
A big fight to that part.
You would have been like...
Big fight.
It would have been one of them big strapping man too. Darling, how you moving? So come here.
Oh gosh, yes. So I just want to say shout out to you guys. Thank you for holding it down for me, DJ Fries.
Big up to everybody in the chat. Ready Mix in the chat. More Fire in the chat. Mr. Cheeks. Bertel, big up. Jenny the Cake Maker.
Mr. Cheeks.
Silence.
Love Jones, Boston. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Anybody in Julianspromos land?
What silence there?
Yeah. Everybody in Julianspromos land. We're gonna shout you out just now once we pull it up. Pause.
Now you want to pause.
I could pause that, right?
Give me hot
why
mic.
Why would you pause that?
Because you could pull it up. Can't you pull it up?
No.
You could pause a pull up.
Why would you pause a pull up?
You wouldn't. If she pulled it up, you wouldn't say pause?
What is she pulling up in the first place?
If she pull up her pants, she pull up her pants.
I'm talking about your pants. Hurt. But shut up.
Why
man.
would she?
Y'all just jacking me up.
No, Chandy. You set yourself up for failure with that one.
Anyway, I'm gonna go into the news really, really quick before our guests enter the building. So y'all, first of all, did you know that the UK Prime Minister just resigned? That's one. I don't know if anybody cares about that. Anybody in Julianspromos land is probably from UK. Y'all could just give us a little bit more insight about that. That's
we
one.
got the cousin in the chat. Kwanzaa.
Okay.
Tiny. Rael.
Who else
Jack
is in there?
Amo. That's all I can see right now.
Okay. So back into the news here. We're gonna go into entertainment news.
All right.
Chanel Muir, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that girl name right, but anyway, she's decided to step out of dancehall and turn to Christianity. Over the weekend, she collapsed due to exhaustion after she parted from her manager, Richie Flores. Apparently, he wasn't doing the books correctly, and I guess she must have passed out, whatever the case may be. As a result, she said the only person she could trust is Jesus Christ, the Lord Savior, at this point in time in her career.
After she done...
Hold on. She said after her 10 shows are done, then she will go and baptize.
After she done mess with the same man
No, but she's a really talented writer though. I don't see why. I mean, I can understand why she may feel entitled to go that route, but yo, she got a big career ahead of her. I hope she realized that she may be cutting it short.
Yeah, I mean, for me, if somebody does something like that, it has to be something more drastic other than that particular situation, for them to just say, "Yo, I'm giving my life to Christ." Like,
on the off chance that she is listening, every last one of us, whether big or small in the entertainment industry, has gone through troubles and turmoil. Don't let it stop you. Lyrically, you are talented. You have a lot of talent. I would love to see you continue and keep going forward. But ultimately, it's your choice.
what you want to do?
What you want to do. Nothing wrong with being a Christian and dedicating your life to God if that's what you believe.
I mean, look, Lady Saw did it.
Yeah, but dancehall daily misses Lady Saw.
We do. I ain't gonna lie. We do.
When it's raining and her body is calling.
Moving along in Jamaica still. So Jamaica has made a bold move and will ban any dancehall song that glorifies criminal activity. Jamaican authorities claim this move is to keep airwaves clean. So not only is this covers music, but I believe visual content as well. In 2009, a similar move occurred, and this was for daggering. You couldn't dagger. And I don't know how fruitful that was.
Seriously?
So that makes
dead
sense
serious.
why all the memes are going around with hear my cry, oh Lord. It makes sense now.
So yeah, and all of that. And then, of course, within the soca scene over the weekend, you guys know what the big topic was. So
What's soca scene?
shout out to Kivo, who did he did something. He made a commentary on social media in regards to how soca music is portrayed within media.
Oh, that.
Where the girl was holding her breast and she was getting daggered in one of the videos. And there's another video where a
That's
girl
in a
is
dagger.
ramped down and she just bubbling.
That ain't a dagger. That is a love job.
You get the point to the story.
That is a love job.
You get the point to the
The
story.
man hold it to and take it time and whoodum. What up? Yeah, that is a love job, man.
Where's
But
the video?
you have the.
You never see the
You
video?
never saw the video.
saw the video.
I know I sent it to you and
Yeah, boy, I
Dazzle.
seen that. That was a whoop.
Please put that in the clips so we
What
have
up?
this discussion where we do like little highlights. Please include that in the clips, okay? Yeah,
And
but
keep the sound effects too, Eddie. The whoop. And the what up. And the whole time she biting lip, man. She know what she was. Yeah, they know what they was doing, man.
no, but I get the point of what he's saying in the sense that it is not a true portrayal of soca. And this is something for us to actually who have platforms. Not saying I have this big, huge platform, but you know, it's something to really worth talking about and digressing and unpacking the situation here. The way how soca music is portrayed, and this is something that I said in a comment, you know, is it the way edits are occurring where you're showing just the raunchiest parts within the fet to entice people to come out and say, yo, you're a photographer. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And he looking down real hard. Because I used to be, for those who didn't know, I used to be behind the camera and I used to capture highlights for fets to get people to come. And one of the rules was you go when people are seriously drunk because they're having the time of their lives. They're not studying the camera or anything, and they're doing anything and God knows what. Then versus now, I think it's more out there now. You're seeing more, for lack of a
wait,
better
what?
term. Don't look at me.
What just happened
I
here?
couldn't find the words. But and I think that it in hindsight, it does come off as a poor portrayal of what soca music is. Case in point, if you're with your white colleagues, your Caucasian colleagues, and you're trying to show them what soca music is about, and you're showing them little videos and skits like that, and you see a girl getting daggered or holding up her breasts and stuff like that, is that something you want to market and say, yo, invest in soca, this is what we about? Is that what you really want to show out?
I mean, I don't think
Here's
you'll see
my
that in
thing.
soca scene.
I want to hear what you have to say. Yes.
Here's my thing.
I listening.
The girl was fully clothed.
Yeah.
Yes, they was doing a little bit of a raunchy dance. But of all the things Kivo could have complained about, he could have complained about Madman in Guyana. He could have complained about gripping.
He probably had enough of it, if you think about it.
But why make that the staple of that is not what soca music is about when it's clear that it was fun?
No.
They were having fun.
Listen, so here's what the issue
everything else is borderline.
It's not even that.
It's past the borderline of sexual harassment.
It's not even just that though. One, I had the conversation with like multiple people. One person brought up, if you're coming to a fete and this is what's happening, you should get royalties if a clip of you is going out, royalties should be given to you, which I agree 110% on that one.
But that never happens. But
it doesn't. Yeah, but I agree on that one.
I should deserve some royalties after this weekend as well. But that's another conversation.
Number two, it's actually not, to a degree, you can't market this to an outside market. Like if you want an outside investor, those clips are not something you want to say, yo, invest in my brand, invest in this.
To who?
Depending, okay, if I want to go to a Chinese market and say, yo, I want y'all to invest $1 million into my next fete, and these clips show up, you think that's marketable?
Why would I want to bring a Chinese investor into something with soca music when we're already fighting to have our own identity?
Hold on here. We do business with China because they make the costumes and stuff like that. We do business with them anyway.
Correct. And I'm not taking that away from China, but I'm talking about having a Chinese investor. Not paying them for a service, having them invest and become a part of something that we're doing.
Why not? If they have the money and we don't have it, and we need to open up a field and get more insight.
We need to find a way to have money. If Trinidad don't have money, why they can't go to Jamaica?
Who says they don't go to Jamaica? You digressing. You going far off from where I'm at.
I mean, I'm keeping the same energy as why soca music can't progress.
Definitely, there's.
I'm gonna keep that same energy.
So that's one aspect. Are we really marketing it correctly? That's one big aspect to discuss.
What about way back before when we was all cheering and small penis chuka?
There was double entendre. It wasn't like, I love it when your pussy muscle grip and all of that. You're not hearing all of that.
I don't think you can say that. But,
sorry,
but
guys.
at the same time, technology wasn't there where you had cameras to pick up everything.
This is true.
What happened to Big Cat when we was all young and
I remember.
All the parents day inside on a Friday night and all they see is the cameraman looking. Come on, this is not nothing new.
It's not nothing new.
So I mean, why?
I get what I just want to say, I understand where he's coming from. It is not a proper portrayal of what soca music is. Soca music is about happiness, about fun time, about joy, about this and that. It's not about, I get it. Everybody's entitled to express themselves however they want to do it. I definitely get it. Oh God. Oh my God. Yeah. Everybody's entitled to express themselves how they want to express themselves. No one is knocking that, but in a sense of marketing soca music, I don't think that's a proper portrayal of doing it.
I don't think that was, generally speaking, I don't think that clip was to market soca music, period. That clip was to market people having fun. The promoter was marketing his event. It wasn't necessarily marketing soca music. That might not even have been 2 Caribbean people on that boat.
So
they were having fun.
So what I was told is it really was from 4 different fetes that didn't even play soca at that time.
Okay.
But they put soca music in the background and then portrayed it as such.
So then, I don't know.
Yeah, it gets messy, and this is where his point comes in. So I could understand that. So it's like 55 different stories to how or what was occurring in that situation.
The only thing I agree with what he said is that it should not be given the time of day.
It shouldn't.
If somebody wants to post them having fun, sure, fine. But he himself made that bigger than what it was, honestly. Somebody with a platform that he has and he's speaking on it, he made that bigger than what it was.
Good night.
Yeah. He made that way bigger than what it was. You shouldn't have said nothing. You should have left it, let it go like everybody else.
Nah. He had every right to speak.
And just like every other every other viral moment in society, by next weekend it would have dead.
It probably still is gonna die if it's not dead already. You know how they say 9 days talk.
It's prolonged now. It's like you resuscitating the situation by keep talking about it.
I want to keep talking about it. I think it's a good topic.
Oh, they red people, eh?
Hush ass. Okay, so our special guest has entered the building. I'm kind of nervous. Like, this is one particular person that actually had me on my toes.
Oh,
and yeah. And usually I don't ever say this before an interview, but this one is a different one. It's a different kind of scene here.
I don't remember you as a red woman and you just blush on camera.
I know. And it's not even that, yo. This man just give pressure and thunder and all kind of thing.
So you're fixing up yourself?
Yes, I have to.
That's fine. That's fine. The man ain't commit no crime, so me and him good.
So anyway, that concludes the entertainment aspect. I don't even know. We didn't even check the comments to see if anybody else had anything to say.
No, nobody said anything.
Yeah.
Towards it.
No, somebody just said that is all the cameraman is capturing.
Oh, that just came.
Photographer.
I wish the photographer actually came up and said something, stood up for his
I
grounds.
mean, the photographer is always having fun.
The photographer is always having fun. So I just want to bring our special guest in. He can have a seat next to Fries. Or Fries, you want to pass up your seat? You gonna pass up your seat? Okay.
Wait, before you go, let me take off the camera. All right.
Okay. So this gentleman represents Guyana by way of New York City, right? He is a big time social media influencer. He he makes music. I actually like his song.
Hey, chocolate now.
I gotta be blushing now. Yeah, I gotta be blushing.
But what we enjoy most about him and what we love most about him is the fact that he makes us laugh. On our worst days, he enlightens us. He brings us joy. And I just want to say, welcome to Watch Trouble to Mel Vybz.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So why would you tell people I got you on your feet and I be having you on your toes and all that kind of thing? You attacked me on a plane in front of
Yo,
200
oh my
something
God,
people.
yo.
We gonna start. Didn't you? You obviously wanted to smoke. You attacked me, okay, on a plane, and this white lady had to step in, and she almost got you.
This man still is not telling the correct story.
You almost got the white lady hurt for no reason. She was minding her business, and here you go with the nonsense. This is why you see why my DJ over here. I know he's stressed. From the time he said red woman is headache, I know my man's stressed over here.
Boy,
he holding on for dear life. This year. I just want to get through this next couple hours till 10 o'clock, yo.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all the story before we get into the whole
Where's the
nitty-gritty.
camera? I want to make sure the camera.
Like you have one here, and you have one over there.
She's headaches.
Whatever.
Stress on headaches. Stress on headaches. One more time.
You have some damn nerve.
Stress on headaches. I don't know how y'all managing every day. Y'all got hang out to you all the time.
They just ignore me from time to time, yo.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
No, Chandy, we don't ignore you.
Lies. So let me tell you what happened.
No, I want to keep my job. We don't ignore you.
Let me tell y'all what happened. We were on our flight to Florida, right? We got off. Well, we were online to get off. You know how everybody jump up and the door don't even open. Everybody running to get their luggage and jump online, right? Mm-hmm. This man saw me, takes his camera out and says, Miss 17F. Made a whole scene. This poor white lady didn't know what the hell was going on. She was like, are you okay? Do you need help?
Is this serious? Are you guys serious? Really? If you don't sit down, you little old ass. Lady, listen. Lady, you don't even know me like that, lady. You don't know me for real. Sit down.
No, and she was trying to be a shero for that 2.5 seconds. I'll give her that much. Well,
anyway.
Yes, Mel.
We're here.
We are here.
See, a red woman is getting in trouble so easy.
Quick.
Quick. Hold on, is gang up on Chandy tonight?
Oh,
nah.
This is
okay.
twin.
And airport police is not like NYPD and Florida police. Airport police, they drag you off the plane, embarrassing me. She would have definitely filmed it if I got dragged off the plane. She would have posted it. Yo, y'all saw what happened to Mel Vybz. Mel Vybz got dragged off the plane in Florida. Nah, bro.
That'd be me doing my job.
Nah, yo, from the time we was in the airport, my boy, I got stink eyes from people because of her. I just think next to people cutting eyes at me and all kind of things. You don't even know. I said, yo, just go over there, please. I don't want to go in no further than that.
The man saw him. That's what it was. The man was on the same flight.
The man saw me. Man saw me. Don't do that, the boy. I didn't even know the man was around or a thing.
Way.
Anyway,
watch me put him on the board.
Anyway, let's get back in.
Man could have get a clothes and he not even have no why.
I could have get a carry-on suitcase to the back of the head. I didn't even know why. You know what I'm saying? I just prepared for my nice little Miami weekend, and here we go. I getting cut eyes and all kind of things. I'm like, why is he angry? People are angry on this flight. I don't know why everybody's so upset. Anyway,
yes.
Anyway, sorry. Anyway.
Hi.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I keep saying good afternoon. It's 8, almost 9 o'clock at night. How are we?
We are doing great.
What did I miss in my absence?
In your absence, nothing. We were just waiting for you. We just news. That's all. Just news.
Okay. Anything I could chime in on? All right.
Well, we were talking about the. I don't know if you want to talk about it anymore. The representation of Soca, basically.
The representation or the misrepresentation of Soca?
The misrepresentation.
When, that video that Kivo posted about the woman
about
taking the woodum and the wadam.
Check this out.
Yeah.
And I'll touch on it very quick and then we'll move on. Mm-hmm. Right? With everything there comes change. Mm-hmm. With everything comes change. Mm-hmm. And sometimes when the change doesn't involve you in a progressive way, sometimes you're going to feel away, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Right? Soca is on a different plateau. It's not just, you know, 5 cents, 10 cents, $10. We're not doing that anymore. Soca's on a whole. This is a viral culture. This is a social media culture, and this is where it's at. And that's what if that's what it takes to move the platform or the culture forward, then the people that are feeling a way about it need to do more to help move the culture forward in the direction they want to move it in. But you can't be mad at people that are doing things and that are enjoying their lives through Soca, and you sitting back doing, I don't like, this looking real bad. And yeah, but what else are you doing to make the culture progressive and transcend?
But I feel like people who have a platform should do exactly what you just said. Showcase it correctly, not daggering and holding up breasts and say, yo, this is Soca.
Right, but
I get that they were having fun. No one is knocking that at all.
Mm-hmm.
No one is knocking that. But from a marketing standpoint, is that what you really want to portray to somebody who wants to potentially invest in it?
Not necessarily, but if okay, let's look at it from this standpoint. If the people that haven't invested in it to this point haven't done so yet, the culture that even hip hop, look at hip hop, look at dance hall, look at everything is in a different, we're in a viral culture. We're not in the culture of conservatism.
Correct.
Conservatism, excuse my language. So if we're in this culture and there's a viral culture, then it kind of Soca has to go in that kind of same lane, but not necessarily, you know, as, you know, we don't need to be in mango trees doing stuff like that. But it's just, we're in a different time, in a different era where the youth now are bringing the culture forward. So it's either you kind of get on board or you're going to get left behind. As much as we want to say, all right, well, what if we want to invest? All right, yeah, but this is where things are going. And it's like, either you got to find a way to be a part of it progressively, or just sit back and watch, technically.
I agree on that one.
You know?
I'll give you that much.
Yeah.
So
Well, the first time a light skinned woman agreed with me on something, bro.
Jesus,
I know, and y'all quiet, so I know everybody like, shit, she shut up. Oh shit, this mom makes she shut up.
Hey,
This mom I never hear she's so quiet. Everybody's looking like, yo, she quiet. Wow.
Chandy's never quiet, so I mean, something going on here.
Christ, I gotta come back here more often. First time I see everybody looking around like, yo,
Chandy, you lost for words?
I'm not at a loss for words. I'm trying to get into the interview now.
Okay, all right.
All right?
Sorry.
I want to get into the interview right now.
Oh.
Into the interview. Sorry.
So I just want to say thank you for coming down here tonight. Truly appreciate it.
You're welcome.
The show is called Watch Trouble, and I hope
Okay.
you enjoy yourself tonight. It's not a true interview. It's just us getting to know you and our audience getting to know you.
All right. Hello, audience that is watching from across the seas and across the globe.
Yeah.
I'm Mel Vybz. I don't know if you don't know who I am as yet. You will know shortly,
Yes.
as Chandy has just so eloquently put it. Let's get to know each other a little bit.
So how we normally start off is we play a game called This or That.
Okay.
All right?
Uh-huh.
So we ask you a series of questions.
Let me just go live while we do this.
Oh
Go
my
ahead.
God, no.
We're gonna go live. Why not?
Actually,
let's do that.
I think there is a...
Oh, what?
Fries, you see it? Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So your audience can actually hear everything that's going on as if...
Yeah,
I
because
got an
they're
Android,
not...
so we're gonna go through. I don't know what plugins. I got Android. So
You
look
got
how
an
everybody.
Android?
His face look disgusted, and he's like, "Oh, yo, get him off the mic. Yo, get him off the mic. Don't go sit down. Don't you come
No,
next to me."
I'm
'cause
team
you saw his
Android.
face.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
I saw his face. He's like,
Like, come on, man. Why do we interviewing him? Why are we even interviewing him? What's the point?
Oh, man.
Why are we interviewing him?
Yeah, that just kind of
Come on, man.
Yo,
Come on.
his
Don't
face really
do
did look
that. Don't
sour,
do that to
though.
me. Don't do that to me. I was offended by that. Technically, I didn't like that.
Damn, bro.
I didn't like that. All right, go ahead.
So-
This or that.
What Kevin
We're
Hart
doing this or
said? Damn!
that. Jesus
Sorry.
Christ.
So here's how we do it. This or that goes. We ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
You either answer it. Well, no, you have to answer it. We'll
have to answer
we'll
it?
either go further into the question or we move on to something else.
Okay.
So for example, I would ask you, is it curry chicken or chicken curry?
Okay, that's the first. That is the first
That is
thing.
an example. That is an
Okay,
example.
okay. That was the worst example you could have possibly given me. Okay, great. Let's go with that though. Okay.
No,
I get-
we're
I
not
get
going
the
to go with it
direction.
now. We're not going to go with it, but you get the direction of
No,
where
I'm
we're
already
going.
offended. So now,
Oh my
now I'm
God.
gonna answer my answer is gonna be sharp. Now my answer is gonna be stink. So I'm already. You could have said Nike or Feli. You could have said anything else. Curry chicken, chicken curry. That's the first thing that we go when people see me. Like that's crazy. We gonna have some fun. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all want to play? Let's play. Go
Also,
ahead.
I just want to point out that our audience will also be asking questions within the this or that. Shout out to Bertil. Bertil is very famous for asking some very nice questions.
Okay.
So just
Let's
look
do
out
it.
for that.
Let's do it.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Salt or pepper?
Salt or pepper?
Yeah.
Well, salt gives you high blood pressure, so I'll pass on the salt. And so, salt is bad for black people. Yeah.
So you're just going to say pepper then?
Yes, let's go
Okay.
pepper. Let's go
Okay.
with pepper.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
She asked everybody salt and pepper? That's what she asked?
You
That's
can't
the
ask
question
that
y'all asked?
question.
Okay, salt or pepper? Like, what are we? Is that even that's a real decision to make? Well, fine, you want salt or pepper? You can't get both. Yo, either get the salt or the pepper. You ain't getting two of them together. Like, what are we doing here? Like, come on. All right, go ahead.
That's go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right. Long flight or long drive?
You got to think about this one.
Depends on the destination.
Yeah, because it's not salt or pepper.
It's not salt. Like, long flight or long drive. Preferably a flight because I can get up and pee if I need to.
Okay.
Yeah. And I can go back and watch movies. I don't gotta actually pay attention to the road. You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
Okay.
Fair.
Comedian or artist?
Can I say a little bit? Okay. Comedian.
Why?
Because it comes very easy and very natural. It's just kind of what I do.
Okay.
Without having to give it second thought, it just comes off.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. England or America?
Scrap both of them. I'm not even answering that question. I don't like either one of them. They're both. No, I can't.
But you live here.
Yeah, not by choice. You know, I'm gonna go on the Black Panther.
What? Somebody take you hostage?
I had an English girl come over one time and I didn't like how she acted, so I'm gonna go to America. She I didn't like. Yeah, she had a little attitude from England. You came all this way to be stink.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
More fire asks, roti or doubles?
Doubles.
Why?
I like the taste of doubles. I prefer doubles than a roti at this point. Yeah, I have doubles.
Okay.
Doubles with a little tamarind sauce, maybe a little bit of pepper. I'm good. I could work in a Shandy and I'm good.
Okay. What kind of flavor Shandy? You owe me a Shandy, by the way.
I do. I was just about to say I do owe you that guy in the Shandy. So Guyana has a dope Shandy and the champagne flavor, and that's my favorite right now. But if we're here and we're stateside, it's the sour Shandy. Anybody would be like, oh, what about the ginger? Okay, you need therapy. If you want, I want that ginger Shandy. You need therapy. You need therapy and counseling.
I mean, ginger's alright, bro.
I love ginger Shandy.
It's one of those things.
That's exactly why I said what I said. Yeah, I love ginger Shandy. Yeah, I bet. I know. I could tell.
Go ahead.
Clear liquor or dark liquor?
I don't drink.
Really?
I don't drink liquor.
At all.
Sorry, bro. I'm gonna drink for the both of us.
That's fine. I don't drink liquor. So I can't answer that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't drink liquor.
So Berto asks, darkie or red gal?
Keep in mind we don't have any extra Tylenol.
And for that fact, I'll go dark. Because I ain't trying to. I gotta walk with Motrin. Anytime it's a red thing, you gotta walk with Motrin, Tylenol, Advil, NyQuil.
Depends on the red woman.
Percocet,
it might need a
lot of things. The red
Y'all
woman's
are
headache.
so
boy.
disrespectful. So
No, see,
disrespectful.
see if we say dark here is which one more water? Which one bringing more water? That's it.
So which one bringing more water?
Next question.
Hey.
Next question. Come on, you ain't do the pink thing. What are you doing? At that point, move on. You see me struggling. He's staring. What are you doing, my guy?
Because he want to know the answer to.
He looking like, well, which one? No, just help me.
I'm thinking about the answer myself.
I know, but you see, men are supposed to catch when other men are struggling. You see me doing like this, like, yo, help, son. Just go on to the next one. He's standing there. Wait.
All right, so let me see.
As long as she's black, how about that? As long as she's black, I'm good. I don't.
All right, that's
All
a
right.
That's a great answer.
Okay,
Yeah.
different shades of black. We got that.
Pillow?
I had a white thing one time. Wasn't impressed. I wasn't really too thoroughly impressed. Sorry, but I wasn't moved.
Pillow or pepper pot?
Pepper pot for sure. Pepper pot for sure. That's not even a question. That's not even a real debate. Come on, stop that.
The cameraman is agreeing.
I know. That's like, I know you from Trinidad. When you said Payla, where you from?
St. Vincent.
St. Vincent. It's almost it's close enough. And you like Payla because when you said Payla, you was like Payla, like you said it with pride. Nah, my boy.
Of course, damn right I said it with pride.
That's how I know. No.
See, I only have one guy and his friend, and never had pepper pot. So
Yeah, the one guy never had pepper pot.
yeah,
I never had pepper pot
That
either.
guy, right over.
Yeah, because he spoke up real hard with that one with the pepper pot situation.
Pepper pot for sure. Pepper pot is facts. Pepper pot is facts. If you got a person that makes it the right way, pepper pot is facts. Pepper pot is facts.
Berto asked, wild meat or seafood?
Seafood. I'm not eating no wild meat.
So what's your favorite seafood?
You know, I'm gonna do the regular crab legs or shrimp. I don't dwell too deep into seafood. So.
Chandy, you're digging for something, new boy.
Yeah, she's looking for a real viral moment right now. You ain't getting nothing out of me.
You're digging for something, new
I'm
boy.
doing my time and going home. Y'all ain't getting nothing. Y'all ain't putting me on the internet for no bad reason. Get out of there. Hold that.
So gmgt.live said Bajan Alliance asks the Afrobeat or dancehall.
Oh, Afrobeats right now. Dancehall, in my opinion.
Okay.
Dancehall is kind of, you know, it just sounds like things we've heard year after year, time after time. And I'm being honest. Dancehall is just like, okay, I can do without this for a little bit.
All right, I got a good one.
Uh-huh.
Sanchez or Barris?
Tell me what can you do to stop a man from the saddest day of my life. Barris.
Yeah.
Barris.
Definitely.
You can't go wrong with Barris. Barris still makes women wet. I don't, it's just...
Barris still might take a girl.
Barris still probably could. There was one that he did, and me and him had a little beef for a couple months. And
Oh my God.
I didn't want to. Yeah.
Cass or Marsha Montano?
You can't go against Marsha Montano. That's not like you can't.
What about
like,
music career done?
Yeah, that's like.
Chandy, that is sandwiches.
Yeah, you can't go against Marsha. It's like saying Michael Jordan or Patrick Ewing. Like, come on, guys.
Melly, better
No
call
disrespect to
Bungie.
Kess. No disrespect to Kess. I'm not, but just you saw what the Marsha did at the Barclays. Like, you can't. That's not a comparison at this point.
I do think, however, Kess has the potential to reach Marsha status.
He does, and I like his style. I like his energy. I do. But if you're putting those two to give you just out of respect, just out of sheer respect, you got to give Marsha the nod.
So Agony 711 asked Missionary or 69.
Yeah, I ain't asking these questions. Go on, do your thing.
Look at his face. Agony 711 asked this question. I don't know who that is. It's a woman though.
Hopefully.
It's a brown skinned woman.
69 is the better when she had Casamigos.
So
Yo, that man blinked hard. That man didn't even look. He didn't even turn his head. He just said, I ain't even. I wrong? Anybody I wrong? All right. 69. I'll take a 69.
Okay.
69.
69.
Standing. Preferably standing.
Preferably standing.
I ask questions. You really want to get into it? Let's get into it.
Yeah, come on,
Wow,
explain.
You're nasty. What is the next question, buddy? Yeah, explain. Nasty.
Go ahead, Dazzle.
I'm not asking these questions.
No, you
I'm not asking these questions, am I?
All right, Jenny the cake maker asked, natural or Barbie doll woman?
Natural. Y'all can keep that lace front Barbie doll bullshit. I'm sorry. Now y'all can keep that. It's cute on Instagram, and then you see it in person, you be like, oh wow, your lace front's way off.
Oh my God.
Your lace front's a little, you look different on Instagram. I'm sorry, but let's not do this. Let's pretend this didn't happen. Huh? Let's pretend this was not a thing.
Oh, did you see the girls in Miami when it rained?
Yo,
No, I missed it.
Listen to flipping Nina. Listen to me. Listen to me. Okay?
Boy.
It smelled like a puppy shop.
Oh my God.
Yo, women don't understand.
my
Like, women don't really
God.
understand. Like, it looks great on you, but from the outside, people are looking at the stuff and smelling you and smelling the weave has a smell. Like,
It's true.
it has an
At
odor.
least somebody said it.
It has an odor, and it really doesn't smell great. And women down here, yeah, listen, come on, you smell like Fido.
Nah, man, it was a carnival day.
You smell like Fido. It was a
We
struggle.
walked past a man on a white t-shirt and somebody face print out. Blood out right there.
Yeah. Like, it was melting. It was like Return of the Zombies. Melting faces. Like Call of the Dead. Like, what are we doing?
I have another guest that came. That's why. Sorry. So Berto asks top or bottom.
I'm sorry? Who's Berto and why he keep asking these questions? Who's Berto?
She.
Berto asks top or bottom.
Berto asked top or bottom.
Like, can we not take questions from Bertel anymore? Like, I'm not comfortable with these questions anymore. Y'all trying to get a viral moment out of me, and it's not gonna happen today, King. My kids are looking up to me for, and I'm not gonna have my 2 years from now. They're like, my dad said bottom. No, boy. Tell Bertel holy ass. I good.
Berto, he's not answering.
I don't even want to. I'm not even going no deeper into top or bottom. Nah, boy. Nah, y'all keep that. I didn't come here for that. That's not why I came here. I didn't come here for this.
I like how she said it's a standard question. It is. We ask everybody.
Top or bottom of what? Okay.
It's however you want it to be. Whatever direction you want it to go with that.
Top or bottom?
Top. You want to be on top of things or at the bottom of things, or you want to be on top of a story or at the bottom of a story.
That you can't ask that. I like to be in control. She likes control.
Okay, I like that.
I like to be in control.
Okay.
We'll take that.
We'll take that.
And tell Bertel, don't ask no more questions. If you ask the next question from Bertel, I'm not answering no more questions for the night. I tell you right now.
That was it.
Man said the Rasta community on standby.
Yeah, more fucker. Like, what are we talking about right now? Like, what are we doing in here?
Yo.
Nah. And then they lock the door so I can't get on unless I answer the questions. Nah, my boy, we done talking for the night.
Oh gosh.
Oh man.
Go ahead.
I supposed to ask a question after that?
You can ask your own question. We're not going to take any more from the audience right now.
Oh, because I mean, are you a day person or a night person?
For what?
Anything.
Generally speaking, not on the tangent of what you were just answering.
Day
Cool.
person. Like the sunlight does things and gives the energy we need for our pineal gland to keep our third eye open. So I'll say, you see, the man he look annoyed at that. He like I didn't even when you go into all that like he look mad because I said
try getting him on a decent question to break
something
it up.
intelligent. He looked busy like now he going into this bullshit. Now look at this crap here.
What?
Boy, we got more guests.
Yes, we do.
All right.
So, Pretty Mass or Juve?
Juve.
Why?
Just I prefer Juve. I don't know, just Juve. If you give me the choice of the two, Juve is a little bit more fun. Mass is cool, but
Juve have more freedom.
Yeah, Juve got more vibes. You know. I'm learning more about the soca culture truly, honestly. So Juve.
So you're not that familiar with the soca culture?
No, I am, but I never played Mass. I was always the dude that would go to Eastern Parkway and stand on the side and watch everything go by. Like I was never the one that wanted to behind the truck for like I was never that guy.
Could you see yourself playing Mass next year?
Yeah, I could. But that's just it's like a lot of walking. It's just like
You're not paying attention when you're walking.
Yeah, no, I do. I'll be like, we gotta walk all the way down there. Yeah, so yeah, I would if the opportunity presented itself. Yeah,
Trying to give me a little more volume.
Oh, for real? Sorry. Go ahead.
Not all that.
Sorry.
Match it to mine.
I'm matching everything.
I might get okay.
That's good. Sorry.
Cool.
So, Kingston Live asked groovy or power soca?
That's situational. It depends on the mood. It depends on the energy. Like I have sex and soca songs, so.
All right, come on, brighten back up that idea, man.
Yeah, that little romantic dim down. Beer man in here. What we doing? There's a lot of there's too much men in here for that romantic dim down. Turn that light back up. Bright. No, I would. For me personally, if I had groovy, I could listen to groovy in my car. But power soca is just like a rave. It's just raving. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Dazzle, do we have any questions from Julian's promo side?
Not that I've seen recently, but I will double check.
Please.
Let us see.
Sorry,
Does
guys.
Bertel have any more questions?
Bertel.
I mean, because Bertel seems to be
question.
asking the wildest questions.
Nah, I think Bertel simmered down after that. After
Okay.
you shouted her out, that was the end of that.
Not,
That was the end of
not
that.
a,
Gave
we
Bertel
don't have a
the
this or that
attention.
question.
We don't have a this or that
We
question.
have an
more
actual question, but not a this or that question. So we can get to that later.
All right.
Okay. So how does it feel? We've concluded this or that. That's
Okay.
the end of that. How did that feel? Was it good?
Yeah, it was fine.
Watch
It
your
was
question.
fine. It was fine.
Okay.
It was fine.
Oh wait, Berto came back.
Here we go.
She said.
And we're back.
She said beach lime or river lime.
Beach.
Why?
Something about the waves crashing does something for me. It allows me to, mentally get somewhere, even with the music and everything. So beach.
Cook food or ordered out?
Cook.
Okay. Can you cook?
I can.
You prefer you to cook or your lady to cook?
If I prefer me to cook, it depends on where we at. And if I'm, if my house, me cook. If it's your house, then you cook.
Okay.
I guess.
Single or taken? Do you prefer single life or being involved in a relationship?
Right now, boy. I prefer. It depends on where you are in life. I can't say it depends on where you are in life. I'm being very honest. Right now, where I am and the path that I'm trying to take, I feel single life is what's best.
Focus.
For the focus and for the ability to not impact anyone but yourself.
Just make sure you park your car on the corner. What are you going tonight?
Yeah. Yeah, so single. We'll go with single for that one. Single life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smoking or non-smoking?
I don't smoke cigarettes. Smoke weed, but no cigarettes. So.
How about hookah?
I don't smoke hookah. It's poisonous. What are you smoking hookah?
I agree with that one.
Yeah. Y'all just giving yourself free cancer. You're not even fighting. You're not even fighting back. You just. I've seen people wake up in the morning for like, boy, you didn't even brush your teeth. Nothing. You go straight for the hookah. Come on, my boy. Then you get balls cancer and wonder why you got testicle cancer because you over there from 6 o'clock in the morning. You bubbling down hookahs.
That's true.
I'm good. I'll pass on the hookah. I'll pass. If it's not for me, for those kind of things, if it's not natural, like I feel like your body's a temple. And for the most part, what you treat it, what you put in, like your car. You put the wrong kind of gas, your engine's gonna mess up. So
that's true.
Put all the extra stuff. It makes it very hard for your body to fight. We don't get the kind of natural vitamins and minerals we need to fight anyway. So yeah, putting extra stuff on top of it. Plus, we quick to go get some French fries, or we quick to go get this and that. So, I'm pass on the hookah. I keep the hookah.
So for now, this concludes this or that. We're gonna go into the music for a few, and then come back, and we're gonna enter into the interview.
Let me do it.
All right.
Keep it locked. Watch Double.
Stars above. Without it, life is a wasted time. Look inside your heart and I look inside mine. Things look so bad everywhere. In this whole world, what is fair? We walk the line and try to see, falling behind what could be.
You have a best thing right in your ways. Come, let me jam, let me jam, let me jam, let me jam, let me jam to the bed. I wanna make love to this song that's so good. I wanna make love to this song that's so good. I wanna drive you crazy. Girl, you drive me crazy. Baby, I love you. It's true. I love you. Toxic, yeah, full of toxic love. Cause when I say we done, you say we done, then we back together. If that makes us toxic, yeah, we don't give up. Cause baby, at least we know it's real. Everybody has a type, and everybody has a choice. And baby, I choose you. Cause you're crazy, match my crazy. You're my Beyonce, and I'm your Jay-Z. Even when I'm so mad at you. 1 minute I can't stand you, next minute that is bad. I block you just to unblock you, and ask you how was your day like normal. And don't even talk about between the sheets. So sweet, I can't leave. Maybe that is why they say we toxic. Yeah, full of toxic love. Cause when I say we done, you say we done, then we back together. If that makes us toxic, we don't give up. Cause baby, at least we know it's real. Ready up, for the rhythm and bass, with the man. For the rhythm and bass, with the man. For the rhythm and bass, with the man. We go rock this, rhythm and bass, with the man. Give me the rhythm and bass, with the man. Sweet rhythm and bass, with the man. We go rock this, You're my pride and my desire. You're my number one. Take it slide in your DMs, but you don't take them on. You're my Gucci. and the Prada. You're my favorite girl. They can try, yo, but you hold it down. You're my friend, you're my confidant. Told you there's no competition. You could be forever my number one. Never give my love to another person. If you be the cheese, I could be your croissant. You wanna be forever, you're on mission. I would never question your ambition. You're the only girl that I ever want. But and if you give me love like this, would you give me love like that? And if I give my heart to you, would you give me all of that? And give me love, I wanna know, so give me love, you're my pride and my tiger. You're my number one. They can slide in the DMs, but girl, don't take them on. You're my Gucci and my Prada. You're my favorite girl. They can try, yo, but you hold it down.
Give me the island breeze, cool them vibes. Coconut jelly, peas and rice. House and land, and we sharp like a knife. Green in abundance, real love around me, yeah. You want to know where we coming from? Say you want come look for me, yeah. If you're willing to have some fun, I could keep you company. Move that way, come girl, blunder right by me. Squeeze that tight, make it trip down there. Neighbor, oh, yes, you kindly. Miss Jolie, know your mango sweet, so Jolie, know your mango sweet. Tell me how it ripe and sweet, so Jolie, know your mango sweet. It's been a while, yeah. Jolie, know your mango sweet. Since we built a vibe, yeah. Jolie,
what you want? Like you want me to get on the floor. Jump up the ground and beg, crying, baby, please. That will never be so. And I just like
Bling bling, give yourself a chance. Time to get up and dance. This is the groovy balance when liquor flowing. We stumbling on the go, and we drifting. When we drinking rum, we stumbling on the go, see, don't stop the drinks from flowing. Bang bang, so we go twist this party. You know we twisted bad, with good vibes and energy. You know we fetting hard. Come on, we twist this party. We ain't twisted bad, with good people around me. Make the party lean over. Now everybody tilt, like a leaning tower. Tilt. Make the party lean over. Tilt, like they're catching power.
I could party on my own. Right now, I feel a whole vibe take over me. Nothing could throw off my good energy. Yeah. A brand new look, the tag on me, and I got no worries. This is the sweetest feeling. This is the sweetest feeling. Because I feel like flying all night. And it's a real vibe. I ain't gonna lie, I'm feeling nice. Because I feel like flying all night. And it's a real vibe. I ain't gonna lie, I'm feeling nice. Feel so nice. Feel super. Feel like when Bob Marley talk about them three little birds. Feel sweet songs. And it's singing like Soca. Think to make me bend me back, push me forward, down and turn over. What's that? I feel a whole vibe take over me. Nothing can throw off my good energy. A brand new look, the tag on me, and I got no worries. This is the sweetest feeling. This is the sweetest feeling. Because I feel like flying all night. And it's a real vibe. I ain't gonna lie, I'm feeling nice. Because I feel like flying all night. And it's a real vibe. I ain't gonna lie, I'm feeling nice. Right now,
if you know you cannot handle it, if you know you cannot handle it, if you know you cannot handle it, people run when you see the people run. Yeah, yeah, Viking ding dong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. If you know you cannot handle it, people run when you see the people run. Leave it alone. Yeah, what I tell you? When you see them gyal and them rolling up them bam bam, if you can't manage, leave them alone.
I turn up the
fed till it turn over. Tell them this fed over. I turn up the fed till it turn over. Tell them this fed over. Boy, I just wanna get this feeling all day. Fed over. I just wanna drink and party all day. Fed over. Give a little money to the promoter. Tell them this fed over. Boy, give a little money to the promoter. Tell them this fed over. I just wanna get this feeling all day. Fed over. I just wanna drink and party all day. Fed over. All I want is a little more fed with you. All I want is to take a little drink with you. All I want is a little more fed with you. All I want is so tell me the party over. Oh no, fed over. Oh no, fed over. Fed over. Oh no, fed over.
It's up.
Rhythm tough. It's a nice rhythm.
Oh.
I love this rhythm. Yeah, rhythm tough. Rhythm tough.
Sorry, I didn't hear that part. I'm sorry. Shout out. Well, anyway, good night, everybody. I have so much things going on right now. Shout out to everybody that's listening, tune in. That was DJ Dazzle. You are now watching Watch Trouble on GMGT Live. We are here with Mel Vybz in the building. Shout out to everybody that's on my live, on Mel's live, on Nikki G's live. We have Nikki G in the building. We have not had Nikki in a minute. This used to be my co-host. That's why she's here. We used to show her.
I should go live too.
Shout out to everybody on the live, like I said. Free Skinny now. What up, fam? That's my cousin.
Free Skinny there?
Yeah, Skinny's on my live.
Skinny's headaches too. That makes sense.
That's
Skinny is headaches.
Shout out to Trini Cindy. Love you, girl. Shout out to La Creme Couture. Shout out to Fafa. Shout out to... Oh my God, I had so many people, so many different names to mention, but shout out to everybody who's watching. Shout out to Kyle's teacher who's listening.
Kyle's
also.
teacher, huh?
Yeah.
Ah, I see where this
Kyle's
is going.
teacher, like your son?
That's my son,
your
Kyle.
son teacher?
Yeah.
Stop giving the man so much homework, miss. If you listen to this, it's a lot, and she can't do Common Core math well, so you need to slow down.
Shut up!
You need to slow down. Man going to bed 11 o'clock every night trying to figure out rocket science. This is ridiculous. So
shout out to Tashi if she's still watching. Shout out to you, girl. Love you, babes. All right, so now we're gonna start off with the interview. We've done this or that. Everybody said they enjoyed this or that. So thank you very much for cooperating and not reneging on it. You know, Bertil says she still loves you. She hope you love her too.
Okay, well, absolutely.
So now the reason why I have you here is because I know you're a funny person. Hee hee ha ha funny, not like weird funny.
Okay.
But yeah.
Thanks for clearing that up. Because thanks for clearing that up. That's what I was worried about. Okay. Wow.
That's not
this is what y'all do every day? Every day y'all do this shit?
Nope, just on Thursdays.
Jesus Christ.
So I just wanted to point out, there's a lot that you're doing right now. You're doing music. You're a comedian. I just saw you doing a podcast with Freeze?
Freeze and Vlad, yeah.
Yeah, Freeze and Vlad. You got a lot going on here.
A lot.
And I like highlighting people within our community, and I think you are a perfect person to have on the show tonight. So I'm going to start it off.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't mean to interject, but I know I wasn't the only person that was waiting when you was jumping on the bed to wake up Freeze for you just to go. I wasn't the only person. I can't be the only person.
So much happened in that little segment there of me trying to wake Freeze up. But yeah, no, I wasn't.
How was your Miami experience? Was this your first Miami Carnival?
No, it wasn't my first one. But the way we did this one, we structured this one literally like a brotherhood setup.
Okay.
Almost like a frat house kind of thing. And so that experience in itself was cool. Seeing Miami not just from the patron side as a carnival goer, but also from the business side. Freeze allowed me to kind of see the inside of how he does and his setup for SSS and all these things. That was dope, as long as because I'm in the business as well. So, but it was a dope experience. It showed me that these videos that I'm doing go a lot further than I thought, because I'm inside with my kids all the time, or not even, I'm inside working or with the kids or whatever the case is. And then you step outside and they're like, "Oh my God, it's you!" It's like, "Wait, who? You see somebody?" And and you get that a lot. And then it's like, "Oh wow, this is real. This is a real thing. This is really taking on a thing of its own." We ain't even scratched the surface yet. I don't even feel like I've gotten anywhere yet. So, it was cool. But it was a cool experience. It was a good relaxation from my norm here. Good little getaway.
So, aside from that, while you were out there, did it make you? Did it encourage you to continue with your music career or to continue with
Absolutely.
your comedic career?
Both.
Both?
Yeah, I'm not going back down from either one of them.
Okay.
Until they have a good reason to.
Okay.
So, the comedy thing, because it comes so natural, I haven't put the kind of focus into it that people kind of expect. Because it's just I can easily just I can make anyone laugh. I feel I have the confidence. I know I can make anyone laugh at any time for the most part. I do it on a daily basis. I work in healthcare. I'm a comedian for my coworkers, my patients, my boss. So literally all day long for high level corporate people. It's easy. And then I can step outside and the old lady walking down the street, I can make her laugh. And so that comes easy. The music thing, it's taking more to learn and is it's starting to grow a love for it. And it's like, oh wait, I can see myself doing this. I can see myself sitting next to Burna Boy like, all right, last. We can do this together. So, but I want to do both, and I don't want to back down from both, but I'm going to put the focus on comedy. I'm going to put more of a focus on comedy and try to get on Kevin Hart's level, and then we'll see we'll just pull the music along as we get there.
I mean, I was actually going to say you actually give me more of a vibe of Jamie Foxx.
Yes.
Kevin Hart.
I didn't even think about that. Just the ability to do characters and go in and out of characters. Yeah.
And then the whole music thing.
Yeah. That's a great comparison, actually. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And this man looks just like me, and he made it very clear in Miami. He like, everybody's saying I look like you, but I want them to like
yo, you literally just said, oh my God, you're outside, and that happened probably like 10 minutes before I actually seen you.
They thought you was me?
It makes sense, yeah.
You got a phone number?
No.
I'm about to say send that because that wasn't for you. That was my phone number. That was my phone number to get.
It wasn't.
All right.
It was one of those that you give the mental asylum phone number to.
Okay. Thank you for that. You're a good man.
See, I got you.
I appreciate that. We take care of each other. Yeah. So,
with that being said, how did you get into being a comedian?
Being a class clown, and then I come from a family where if they pick on you, you cry, they'll beat you up. Literally.
Where's that? School where? Here or Guyana?
No, I was born and raised here.
Okay.
I was born and raised. My family's from Guyana.
Okay, so what school was that? Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan?
I went to school in Brooklyn. I went to PS235. Then I went to school right here up the block in Canarsie for junior high school at IS-68.
Oh my God, you went to Billisy?
I went to Billisy.
When did you go Billisy?
I'm not giving numbers because then people, oh wait, so you're nah. I don't.
No, because I went to Billisy. That's why I'm asking.
That's why I don't like you. That's exactly why I don't like you. If you went there when the principal was Palladino, I think his name was.
Oh my God, yes, we were in school together.
We were around the same time.
We were in school together.
Yeah. And then I went to Nazareth. For high school, right up the block.
That's where my son wants to go, and I'm fighting him on that one.
I don't know much about it now these days, but honestly, you probably can get better out of just being in the public school and you teaching
That's
him
what I
from
said.
home.
That's what I said to him.
Let him go look at Katina, man. Are you blocking him, man?
Let him go to public school. He'll probably get more out of it. There'll be more programs for him, better opportunity, and really, it doesn't even matter where they go to school. Like, what are you teaching him at home? Like, what is it? What are you reinforcing at home? That's gonna be the key. Where he can go to some prep school in the city and then still go to BMCC when he's done.
Exactly.
So it doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
So what's the point?
So from there, what was your first video that went viral then, basically?
Something about diabetes. Something I did with diabetes. About somebody having diabetes, and I thought it was AIDS.
Shit.
Yeah. So I did that. So here's the thing. I've been doing this virtual kind of comedy for years, and before there was a social media to this degree, and then I didn't see a future in it at the time. I didn't see where this can translate into money, and I was in school. I work in healthcare. I was going to school for that. I was like, yo, that doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna sit here and not get nothing out of this. And then I stopped and I was like, all right, I'm over this. And then years later, people started sending me videos of this person, that person. I was like, but I'm funnier than these guys. I mean, they're cool, but in my mind, I'm way funnier than them. And they're doing this. Why can't I? Then I had a son. I had my first child. And I realized how powerful social media is. Social media has, or the world of itself outside that can raise your kid right in front of your eyes. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna let nobody else have a say at raising my kid but me. So if anybody if Tekashi 6ix9ine or whoever little butt can have an impact on raising my kid and my kid's mentality, then his dad might as well throw his hat in the ring and see what's up.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving nobody a chance to have more of an impact on my kid than me. So, except for his mom.
Okay.
So
I respect that.
Yeah.
Nice disclaimer, you're safe.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Child support's real. Huh? What?
Oh
No,
my
what
God.
are you talking about?
I never said that. I actually don't believe in that.
I don't believe in that shit.
I don't believe in it. I
shit.
think that's designed to destroy.
I don't think there's a man on the face of earth that believes
No, I know.
Like legit. I don't agree with it. I feel like it, as much as it's a man's job to take care of his child, if he don't want to take care of the child and the mother has to do it, by all means. I'm not saying it's correct, but I feel like child support is not going to help the situation any better. It may force the person's hand, but you're still gonna get pennies. It's not like you're getting a huge chunk.
And then child support has also been weaponized. People learn how to use the system to their benefit.
Correct.
In my opinion, it truly isn't hard to take care of your kid, even just from whether you're from a man's perspective or not. Like, they are your literal
minions,
human versions of you on the planet. So you want to see your kid out there struggle? You want to see a mini you struggle on this planet? No. If there's no excuse. I remember like, oh, my baby mother's stressing me out. Yeah, dude, just so get your kid and don't talk to her.
That's it.
Because if the court got involved, the kid's gonna give you a kid, and you ain't gonna have to. You can't take a kid on the weekend. You gotta talk. So we don't gotta talk. Like, let me get my kid. I'm here from. So I don't believe in that, the whole court system. I don't believe the court, and the court system really just designed to destroy black people as it is.
Yeah.
Black men.
Black men in particular.
Yep.
Where there's a big fight against us. So yeah.
But bringing it back.
Sorry.
No.
We segued a little bit.
That's okay. It happens. That's we drift. That's what we do here. We drift. It's the whole purpose of the talk, to get to know you, get in your head. Good. So we getting there. So I would just have to ask this question now. How did you come about getting into this podcast situation?
It was presented to me by one of the members on the cast last year, and then I thought it was a great idea. I feel like all these podcasts are going viral for the wrong reasons. They're misrepresenting black people, first of all.
Like Soca.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Yeah, to a degree like that, it's a lot of, so like, why not have some black men that are intelligent as well? There's good podcasts. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like from the Caribbean standpoint, I feel like we can really bring something different and be that liaison, that bridge, that true bridge between where not just Soca but Caribbean culture on the whole can really transcend and ascend. Excuse my language. So yeah, but I think it's gonna be dope. I think we're gonna turn it up. We're gonna turn it into like, it's gonna be like a mini Howard Stern show, mixed with Dr. Phil, mixed with Oprah, mixed with it's gonna be a great.
When are you guys gonna start?
We started already. We're just gonna start filming the other. So I'm waiting on my basement to get fixed, and that's where we're gonna
go hard.
That's what, once we have that set up, then we're gonna go hard into it.
Berto says kids needs both parents in their lives. Having a father's influence goes a long way. I agree.
Which is very true.
It is true.
That's undoubted. But some men choose not to be there. So
that happens. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm gonna ask him more questions, but I want you to ask.
Oh, go ahead. Your interview is flowing.
Oh, shut up.
I'll take my time.
Well, Nikki, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, go ahead.
Nikki, don't ask him nothing about a pocket, eh?
Now that you reminded me. So, where do you get your content from?
Where do I get my content from?
What influenced you when you think about
life experiences and just experiences and things that are going on in the world? But majority of it is usually life experiences or conversations, or like, I'm not like, people think I do stand-up comedy as well, but I'm not the kind of the person just wants to stand up there and like, ha ha ha, there's a punchline and da da da. Like, I'm more of the conversational. Like, my funny comes from just interactions. You know what I mean? Like, I can quickly get into anything in interaction, but sometimes to just stand there and be like, hey, so a guy walked into a bar, and like, that's not really who I am. That's not what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a people's, like, I'm engaging. So my content comes from just life experiences, that everyday experiences, things we see on TV, media. The Queen's death the other day was a thing that was something to talk about. It's something that we can't get away from. So why not just also talk about it in enlightened reality? Like, my comedy also is about, listen, as much as I'm gonna make you laugh, I got to teach you guys. There's a bigger thing behind, and people don't realize that. Like, they think I'm just out here putting. There's a bigger message behind what I'm doing. Like, there's an underlying message that I'm just trying to send out to y'all, and some people just don't get it. He's funny, but no, I'm trying to teach you. I'm trying to teach you while you laugh. Like, you know, that's the best way to learn in school. If you had that boring teacher, you're not gonna, that teacher is just like, all right, well, 2 + 2 is 4. But you had that teacher that's engaging, and he got you, like, you want to be engaged in what he's trying to teach you or she's trying to teach you.
So why don't you become a teacher?
Nah, kids rude. I beat kids. Nah, I would slap somebody's child, bro. I don't got patience. I beat up kids. I ain't got patience. You know what I mean? Nah.
Kingston Live said bring back the character Hainsley.
He's coming back. He's coming back. I just, you know, I just bought a new crib, so you know, everything's coming. Everybody's got it. You know, patience is a virtue. Everybody's coming. We bring some stuff.
Are you gonna bring back your comedy series again? Like, I enjoyed it.
The comedy show?
Yeah, the comedy show.
Coming back. I had to put on hold because I had some other things going on, and I kind of honestly I knew that there was some sort of transition coming, that there's some sort of shift in my life coming. So the last few months, I really just hung out with my kids for the summer. Like, I didn't. That they're more important than everybody's needs and wanting to laugh and all that. So I kind of sat back and was like, all right, I know what's coming. I feel the energy coming. I prayed on it, and I know the shift. I know something's about to happen. So I kind of just stayed with it. But the comedy show's coming back. We're gonna do it big, and then actually we're gonna do a tour. That's something that we're putting into the works. We've been talking about it, and it's coming. So you know, Florida, Atlanta, Toronto, DC, Houston, potentially.
Do you see yourself collaborating with other comedians? Like
I do collaborate with other comedians here and there.
Outside of what you've already collaborated with.
Yeah, because there's some talented people out there. I'm really just like an introverted extrovert. If that makes any sense.
Makes complete sense.
I'm a really introverted extrovert, and it's like, you know, as not everybody's style and message that they convey, I agree with. So not because I'm not gonna just do stuff because it looks good on camera. I'm not a clout chaser like that. I can make you laugh without anybody else being in my video. So I don't feel like I need anyone per se. No disrespect to anyone. But you know, there's some people out there that I have in mind that I feel like, if we did some things and what I'm trying to build and what I'm trying to build going forward, it's gonna be dope. And then there's just there are some people that I just will not absolutely work with.
Okay.
So.
Go ahead, Nikki.
I don't know if Davil's gonna ask this question, but it's a question that he always asks. What would your
wow, that sounds personal.
What would your younger self, right, tell your older self right now?
What would my younger self tell my older self right now?
What advice would your younger self give your older self right now?
Focus.
You don't feel your focus enough?
You said, what advice would my older self give my younger self?
Your younger self will give your older self right now.
Oh, my younger self?
Yes.
That's
if you go back in time and you know what you know now, what would your younger self tell your older self, knowing what you know right now?
Teeth and people question.
Yeah, I think it's what the older self tells the younger self. Like, with the younger self would probably tell the older self, boss, I don't know. What I would tell myself years ago, it's focus.
It's the older self. Yeah.
Focus. We all have, like, I'm a firm believer now that we all have this, like, inundated potential and gifts and all these things. That's why we're all here right now. You know what I mean? Like, we're all in some way, shape, or form, we're born with something. And sometimes, you know, especially growing up Caribbean, like, I told my parents, like, yo, I want to be an actor. And I was like, you must become a doctor. Like, but hey, so I don't want to be a doctor, you know? And so I'm a firm believer in, like, yo, when you find your kids have a skill set, hone that. Hone that. Don't shy them away from it. So I would tell my younger self, my older self would tell my younger self, focus for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I was trying to be in every party. I was trying to do a bunch of things, hang with the wrong crowd, trying to be the cool kid when I didn't need to be. When I could have just been myself. And it got me being myself right now has gotten me way farther than years ago when I was trying to be, you know, other people or trying to be like other people and fit in with other people. I just focus.
Yeah, I always say that's your DNA.
Focus.
You know?
What's there is there.
Yeah.
Let's focus. Whatever it is in you, whether you're a writer, whatever your skill set is, whatever you have a passion for, it's already in you. So just gotta kind of find a way to tap into it and focus. You know what I mean? Yeah.
If you had a magic spliff and a genie gave you three wishes.
A magic
well,
spliff?
You don't drink, so...
Okay, if I had a magic spliff.
A magic spliff and a genie
magical
gave you
marijuana, everyone.
3 wishes.
Magical marijuana. If I had magical marijuana and a genie gave me 3 wishes.
Yep. What would your wishes be?
Time travel, number one. I would go back and change a lot of things for black people. It would be if I had the ability to go back and just, you know what I mean? Like, go back and just do things and nobody even know I was there, just pull certain plugs, like, oh, we're gonna change this. And yeah, I would have time travel. The cliche thing is, I want to be rich and make sure life and but I think we're born to die, so I'm not gonna say like eternal life. I don't know. That's a tough one, man. That's for more knowledge. I don't know. I don't know how to honestly answer that. But if I could automatically just think of time travel and can't say wealth. I don't like wealth. It doesn't mean anything. You could be wealthy and unhappy.
I mean, wealth is different from rich.
Yeah.
Rich or wealth. There's wealthy people that are miserable. There's wealthy people that commit suicide.
That's true.
It's cool. We all trying to get comfortable. We need we're trying to build generational wealth and start that gap. Yeah, but
there we go.
We all just trying to not be underwater with these bills.
Mm-hmm.
You dig? Because if somebody be like, all right, well, you can be rich or just make six figures, like six figures and be happy, or make 10 million and be miserable and your dick don't work.
You say your dick don't work?
Yeah.
I heard correct. I was like, what?
Yeah, I mean, those are options. I mean, like you have 10 million, but you can't. No girls ain't looking at you. My man, he was like, God damn, give me 6 figures, right? Nah, give me 6 figures. Give me 6 figures. So yeah.
So how do you balance being a dad and your other endeavors?
I have to give a certain acknowledgement to the mother of my kids. She hands down like top-notch mom, but I balance it because I like them. I like they're they're little me, they're little pockets of me. So I see things in them even when I don't see them for a couple days. There's spans where, especially nowadays, where I don't see them for maybe 2 or 3 days at a time. For right now, I'm literally moving 2 blocks from them.
Okay.
I spoke to that into the universe. I wanted to be close to my kids, and then God was like, God plays tricks on you, like, we want to be close to your kids. Right next door to your baby mother. I was like, shit. Wow. Bro, you couldn't give me nowhere else? Wow. Yeah, so, but no, just they're little me, and I love my kids. They're great kids. They're smart. They're everything that I asked for. So it's like, I balance it because I want them, when you was at one of my shows, my kids are there. I brought my kid on stage. That's the whole reason I'm doing this. I'm not doing this to impress nobody. I'm not doing this because I want random people to know who I am when I walk through the mall. Sometimes that shit is invasive. You know what I mean? I'm doing this because I want them to have every advantage. I want people to see them like, you know what, that's Mel Vibe kids, and Mel Vibe is alright, so they good. You know what I mean? Like, whatever advantage I can give to them, that's what this is about. So.
Alright. Okay. So we're gonna go into the music.
Oh, more music?
Sure.
More music. Right. We're gonna play a couple tracks and then come back and do some more questions.
All right, sounds like
keep it live.
Tracks indeed.
More questions.
Watch Chubble.
Watch Chubble.
Bend down and touch your toe. Whoa, whoa, whoa. angle. Blessed with a body that her man can't handle. We put it on her from a brand new angle. She start get mad from the very first sample. No. Take it easy, baby love. Remember when I talk, give your back shot so you love. But you cannot fall in love. She know I share. Don't want the next girl come near. She know I share. Man, a girl is baby, that's not fair. She said she not care. She will take it anytime, anywhere. So she a make it clear. I mean she want that she not stop there. Say she want control. Say she want full control. I mean she want control. She don't want nobody else but me. She want control. She want it all. She don't want half of me. She want control. She don't want nobody else but me. She want love. Since she start about me, baby, now she want custody. Bag inside the girl want love for me. She have a burning desire. I am the man she want to put out the fire.
Yeah. Sexy love what she need from a bad boy like me. Yeah. Sexy kiss is the thing that she ain't from my lips. Yeah. Mask herself is the only air that she breathes. And when I look into her eyes, I know that she can never get enough of me. Your body high me like lean. When we do it, through snip skin. And as the rush they increase, I feel the drip in your pee. Shorty say she feeling so. She grab my neck and she whisper please. Shorty give me that splash from my chest to my knees.
I know you want me. Every day not only when you're lonely. Yeah, you see you think you know me, but you don't even know nothing about me. Yeah, I see my thick thighs, lost when you look into my brown eyes. See my little ways can make you switch sides. You never know the devil in a disguise, so why don't you stand up, baby? And tell me, do you want me on top? So let me show you. I don't need to back it up. Don't wanna hold you slow, just split you in half with my heart. I just wanna love on you, trust in you, honor you. Please do the same on your part. Be honest, you want this. I can be heartless, regardless of my conscience. Be honest, you want this. I can be heartless, regardless of my conscience.
Are we back?
We're back.
Get the pepper sauce. Pause. Yeah. Good job, Dazzle. Way to drop the ball on that one, my guy. All right.
Hot mics.
Alrighty, back on here and we're live, guys. This can go. I like this.
Thank you, Dazzle.
This can go.
It took me a while to recover from that one.
Diana Pepper. This can go. This is actually not bad. And I'm not a pepper person. This is not overly spicy to where it feels like your butt is bleeding. This is nah, boy. Some pepper be too much for me. It goes in hot, come out hotter. This is a long night. This is good. You did a good job here, Shan. I want everybody to see so they can see you and know who made the. Let everybody see.
Hi guys.
This is the portion that stressed me out on a flight from Miami to Miami. You want to talk about it?
No.
All right. Sorry. All right, we're good. We're back. We're focused.
So how was the fish cakes?
Fish cake thing, all right. Who made it?
Me.
Okay, I didn't like it.
Scone.
I didn't like it. That thing tastes terrible. Who make that shit? I was saying in my head, but I didn't want to offend nobody. It was my man in the car, and I didn't want to hurt your feelings. But I know it's you. I can tell you this shit is trash. Don't ever make this again. Don't make this again. Order Chinese food next time that y'all call me in. Order little lawman or something. This is bullshit.
So Snyder chicken wings.
Snyder wings with a little hot sauce and Chandy would have done it. But you make this shit. I don't know. Nah, bro. I good.
Disrespectful, yo. Nikki, you low down my table.
No, did I?
I feel like the table went lower.
How's that?
Thank you.
As long as the fish egg go in his face.
They what? What just happened?
I'm just saying.
long as the fish ain't going in my face.
I mean, you have fish in front of you, right?
You can stop. Just stop. Don't. Let's just not continue the fish conversation. You stop.
How this sound go? Control.
Oh wow.
She said she like deep strokes. Anyway. Focus, guys. Bring it in. Come on, guys. Let's get serious.
Sidebar, ladies and gentlemen. I just played 2 of Mel Vybz.
Yes, I'm just gonna get into
Shout out to DJ Dazzle. Shout out to DJ Dazzle. And I got like 6 more in the clip. Don't worry about it. I got 6 more.
Wow.
Yo, my
surround sound.
Everybody had to move there.
Wow.
Shout out to DJ Judgment. Shout out to gmgt.live. They said they love the fish cakes as well. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, they afraid to talk up. I'm not afraid to speak up. I didn't like it, so everybody like shit. I gotta eat it again every week, every Thursday. We gotta eat this fish cake, bro. They be outside in the group like, yo, she gonna bring the fish cake again? Shit, bro. And then she why you take it home and like.
You know what? I'm gonna turn your mic off.
All right, cool. All right, I'm sorry. That was the last one.
Wait. Bert, what? Brittany says you should play that mixed control and soundgasm again.
It's a nice little mix. That Dazzle, if you got SoundCloud, you put that kind of a mix. That's a bad piece of mix you did. I'll send you the acapella. And let's see what you do with it.
All right, cool. Send it.
Send you the acapella and we see how you mash that up.
That's easy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kayla G, who's also listening.
Hi, Kayla G.
Kayla.
All right.
Okay, so how you feeling now? You okay?
I'm well. I'm good. I have no complaints. I'm having fun with you guys.
Trying to see if the man belly hot anymore.
Yo, you don't even start to chime in.
Yo, that's like the 3rd time you asked him that in less than 10 minutes.
Yo, not even that. Yo, let me tell y'all. When I went to take the first bite into it, everybody looked at me like this. Everybody like, if he don't dead, we might make it this week. Yeah. Everybody just got quiet. Everybody was like,
Chandy baby,
eating it.
Chandy baby like Jeffrey. How are you feeling?
How does it taste? Amazing. It tastes so good. It tastes delicious. Can I have more, please?
Yo.
No, we're good. All right, focus, guys. Sorry.
God, I lost.
Don't get me started. And it leads into I can't control it.
So yes. We were talking about fatherhood.
We talked about fatherhood. My plug game is weak. That's why I got kids. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
Christ.
Everybody.
You want to make more kids, or this is it? That's it.
No, I think I'm done. I'm done. I think I'm done. I think if it happened and it was a perfect situation in life, that's something we can entertain. But somebody be like, yo, I want to give you a baby right now. No, the fuck you don't. No, you do not. You got the wrong person. Good luck. How many kids do I have? Yeah. That I know of. That I legally acknowledge. No, 2. Just two kids. 2 boys. 2 boys.
I was like, yeah, because I'm like, I only know of the 2 boys. You have extras?
Never. You know what? No, I never wanted to be the guy that had like a bunch of baby mamas and all that running around. Like that was never really my vision. So, no, just 2. Just those 2 boys, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never wanted a girl?
No.
So you say you don't want any more?
Seriously?
I've never had a desire for a girl child.
Wow.
Because girls are headaches, and then as
Fries,
men,
you hear this? Fries has a daughter. Fries, you.
No. He said, "Why you calling my name?"
He's the only one that could answer.
No. But here's the thing. Like,
I don't know if you could answer yet.
I come from that school of thinking like, yo, if you was a player, the player curse come back to haunt you when you have a girl child. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't walk in my living room and some 6'4" guy is pounding on my daughter. Like, I'm like, it's just not. No disrespect. Everybody like, oh shit, don't say that to him. Don't say that. He right here, bro. He right here. No, but I just can't. And then, then girls, when y'all fall in love and puppy love, like you ain't listening to nobody, and then you gonna let a guy like me come into your life, and I'm gonna just finagle at 16, me at 16, him at 16. Yeah. He said, yeah, he right. So yeah, I never had a desire for a girl child, but for some reason I gravitate to little girls and protecting them, and so
that's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
You might get one. You never know.
Okay, you can stop right now. You can stop with this next question. What was the next question? You got it written down? Let's go to the next one. She's talking some bullshit. Next question. I'm not even entertaining any more of this part of the conversation.
Oh man.
You talking about
Brittany asked, do you do birthday roasts? You should roast Kareem for his 40th birthday.
That is actually a good. No, that's actually a great idea. Yeah, I think as a Caribbean community, everyone should roast each other for their birthdays.
Some of y'all too sensitive. Y'all can't take jokes, bro.
Facts.
Some of y'all then after the court roast, somebody gonna get shot. Listen, I got work Monday morning, bro. I can't get shot now. If I dead, I'm gonna be late for work, son. I can't make it.
But that might be a wicked.
I'll be down. I'll be down for something like that. If it made sense, and why not?
Damn good idea.
You roast somebody.
Has anybody paid you to do a private session?
We're gonna talk about it. If you want to know, just the other day. We have. Private things and events and hostings and
just to host or to like
host, little comedy things. Okay.
So
I've been.
So you've done that. Okay.
Do things. I don't always put it out there and broadcast it. Now that I'm going into this new shift in life, I'll be broadcasting more things than what I do. I mean, like honestly, the Mel Vybz page was a personal page. It wasn't It is. It was never intended to be what it is now, and so I'm still kind of like. But I just want my personal page. All out of my business, blocking my page, tagging this. Like you complain about this is my little personal page, and it kind of blew up into what it is now. So, yeah.
How do you feel? I would classify you as famous. So how do you feel being famous? Like walking down the street, do you get annoyed when people stop? Like I know you. Like how do you gravitate towards that?
It's cool in moments, and then there's times where like people will see you. And they know it's you, and they'll just stare. They look back, and you see them going to their phone, and they scroll like. And it's like, yo, I'm watching you talk about me right in front of me, and that shit irks my soul. Like, but it's cool. It's cool. Like my mom experienced it one time when she was with me. She's like, how do people know you? I'm like, bro, like it's the videos. It's the videos that people know. So it's cool. It's cool. It's rewarding to know that people appreciate what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do. Mm-hmm. And then they have the moments where it's just like it's awkward. Like I've been sexually harassed. It's been crazy. Not all joke. Y'all laughing like shit's not a joke.
For real?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Like full on to where it's like miss. First of all, no means no.
Wow.
Okay.
That is
what?
For a big guy like you. I'm just saying.
Man.
I'm gonna explain it.
No.
Man, you're like what? 6 foot, 6'1"? The girl was probably like 5'2".
5'3" at most.
Oh my god.
Wild aggressive.
Guarantee you.
It happens a lot. Or you get random like naked videos in your DM. You just like, I'm at work, miss. Mm-hmm. It's cool. I don't mind that. Like sometimes. But it does take getting used to because like. Nobody knows Ramel. Everybody knows Mel Vybz. Mm-hmm. So when Ramel is walking down the street going to the store to buy something for his kid or going to buy something and I'm in Ramel mode thinking about the shit Ramel has to do and everybody like, oh my God, it's you! And then I'm like, I gotta turn to like, all right, Mel Vybz. Oh, hey, hi, how are you? And I gotta go back into that. And, yeah. So at times it's like, it's cool, but it's like, I don't want to do this every day. You gotta do this every day. Mm-hmm. It's not a day where
I was gonna say, and as you get
every day, as the more, and I'm saying like I haven't even scratched the surface. So
correct.
I'm just hoping that Serena Williams sees this interview and realizes I'm the man for her. Hey, Serena.
For you.
Oh my goodness! Shout out to More Fire. We love you too. How
many people you got viewing this right now? Can you see the numbers?
I can see the numbers here. I don't know how much is on Julianspromos.
It just glitched. What? Huh?
You serious?
What?
Yeah.
That's a bad thing?
No.
It's good.
Well, I mean, I have that kind of, this is what I do. This is what I do, guys. If you want me on every week, I get it. I understand. I totally get it.
You want to go over there?
You want to come over here?
He's not going to bite, I promise.
Promise?
It depends. Listen, miss.
It's a red girl. You don't like red girl. You don't like red girl.
No. Headaches. Bills and headaches.
It kind of burgundy, Yeah.
You say you burgundy? You say you're maroon. You're maroon.
Ooh. She's going to ask her questions. So in the meantime, while she toggles over, because she's a 5'3" or 2.
5'3" or 2, okay.
5'3" or 2.
Okay.
But I promise you she's not going to do anything.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but most men, they like that.
Like what?
They like being, the DMs and stuff like that?
It's cool.
No,
it's cool. But
it's not the ones that you want.
it's not like the ones that you want to be like. That's who I was waiting for to sexually harass me.
Yes, Beyonce in my DM.
Nah, you know what I'm saying?
It's never that way, yo.
Nah, it's usually some big strong back chick like that's like, oh geez, you have to be the most confident one. All your friends, nobody else. You walk over strong. What's up, big guy? Like, hey, sir, just listen to me. Listen to me.
Call me Helga.
I'm good.
Kingston Live said it's always good to have a DM from the right person. Yo, y'all
you don't know what it does. It does some things to a man's morale. You know, the right person DM you be like, shit. I mean, this haircut, this ain't that fresh, but I take it. You know, I'm gonna take it. Yeah.
And he said the wrong one is the most confident. Damn.
Yo, y'all have no idea. You have no idea. They shoot their shot. They gonna let you know, yo, I'm gonna shoot my shot tonight in your DM. Like, can you not, though?
Yeah.
Can you not? I'm shooting my shot in your DM tonight. They'll let you know, like, Yeah. So.
Go ahead, Nikki.
Yeah, so I just
put your headphones. Like Nikki don't do this often. How she don't look?
She hasn't done this. She hasn't been here in a while.
You call out sick? You call out sick?
Yeah, for like about a year.
For a year, you need to go back outside. I don't want you to. You gonna ask me some nonsense? Let me go outside.
Oh my God.
You need to go outside, miss.
I just want to know, because you spoke about teaching and and I hear that you sing and stuff like that. So I wanted to know who influenced you as a teacher, and is there anyone at all that you look up to?
Who influenced me as a teacher?
Yeah, any of your teachers, were they?
Yeah, I had a few. I had a
you?
few black teachers that I had a few black teachers that wanted to teach black students the things that we needed to know, and not the bullshit that the system forces down our throats. And they kind of opened my eyes at a young age, like, oh wow, we're not like we're in a different game. Like this whole game, this whole chessboard has a whole different chessboard underneath it. If that makes any sense. So I had a few of those. My father was a teacher. He I give him some credit. He taught me a lot about black activism and Pan-Africanism and a lot of the things that we need to know in Africa. He tried to expose me to a lot of African culture and stuff like that. So I had a few people that here and there.
Well, that's what's up. Mine is actually the opposite. It was a white guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a white teacher in senior year, and he was like, I think all of you should watch Hidden Colors. And I was like, okay. And I went to the barbershop that weekend, and Hidden Colors was playing. And I was like, look at this white guy.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, they know what the reality is. Even though they try to act like, what? Just racism? Where?
Because he if I'm not mistaken, he got reported, and he couldn't teach it anymore. But he would just say,
I would advise. I suggest. Yeah. You gotta respect. I respect those that do that. Yeah. I respect those that do that.
The most blatant one, yeah.
Yeah. I've had teachers where I've had an instance where a student when I was in high school called a teacher like a nigger, a white teacher.
Oh wow.
Right? He like, oh, shut up, nigga, whatever. He was angry, and he said it like he was talking to one of us. So he kicked the kid out the class, and when the kid left, he was like, I'm gonna say this, but I'm not black. Why would he call me? And so I kind of perked up. Even at that age, I was like, so black people are niggas. That's not what I'm saying. Well, technically, that's what you said, my guy. That's what you said there. So, Mr. DePleco, F you.
Oh my God.
If you're still alive, I hope you're not.
So I just want to ask this question now. How did you dive into music?
I always liked music. And then I started DJing. Mel Vybz actually came from a DJ name. I was DJing for a while. And the Vybz part of my name came from Vybz Cartel because I was a big Vybz Cartel.
Was or is?
Was. My musical taste has changed.
Okay.
My musical taste has changed. My looking at the people behind the music. I was a fan where I didn't see any wrongdoing in a person. You one of them fans was like, he didn't kill anyone. What? That's Cartel, guys. And then you just you go like, all right, let's just be realistic about this. All right. Well, my musical taste has changed, and then I have more of an affinity to African culture and to Haiti and a lot of things. So Afrobeats kind of has drawn me in that realm. Soca has just been always something that's always in our culture, even if no matter where you're from 5 cent, so that's always been there. I've grown more of a love for soca because the rhythms and the beats have changed. It's gotten much more powerful, a little bit more bass driven, and these kind of things. So when the opportunity, literally, I only started making songs last year. So when the opportunity presented itself, and I walked in the studio, me and the guy that I make music with, we were just right off the bat. It was just like, oh, this was meant to happen this way. So yeah.
What do you enjoy most about it?
Challenging myself, challenging my brain. Like, you know, I'm learning more about the subconscious and the greater mind power of your subconscious, and everything is within you. So challenging myself to hear beats and then try to create something, the creative process, and then actually hearing yourself on radio or in somebody's mixtape or playing in the club, and you're like, yo, that's me, bro. Hear that? It sounds good, don't it? Like, it don't even sound like me. It sound like somebody for real. Like my father heard it somewhere. He's like, "Hey, hear this song." I said, "It sounds like a good song," but I realized it's you. I was like, "Yo, you're a dick, man. You're a dick, man." So you know, it's cool. It's cool, like to watch people respond to your music and just be in a vibe. And it's like I'm singing to them and they're singing your words that you wrote down or you created a couple months ago in the studio, and they're literally saying what you're saying word for word, and you're just watching them like, "Yo, this life is crazy."
Does it bring a tear to your eye?
No. You know what? What's cool when my kids sing it.
Okay.
When my kids ask me to play control in the car, or my kids are singing word for word, and I see them vibing, or my son, their mom will call me like, "You know, can't walk around singing control at school." It's like, well, I mean, his dad is who he is. Like, can't blame him. It's a great song.
That means they're really proud of you when they do that, and that touches the heart.
It does. Like I took my son to the park the other day, and then it happens all the time. Like people, like now, I can't get out of being recognized especially in certain communities, even in communities I don't expect to be recognized in. And like this chick, like I'm on the swing with my son, and I see her come into the park, and she's staring at me. And I'm like, all right, I know at some point she's gonna say something. And I see her making a beeline right to where we were. And I'm just like, it's like, all right, let me act like I don't see her. And then she's gonna come over. And so I'm on the swing, and I was talking to somebody else, and she waited. She waited until the conversation was finished. She's like, "Excuse me, are you this guy?" And I was like, "Yeah, Mel Vybz." And my son jumped, "And I'm his son." And I was just like, that man finally proud of me, boy. That man finally said, "Nah, he can't recognize outside. I'm gonna claim him now." People starting to recognize us. So yeah, it's cool though.
Dazzle.
It's cool.
So where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Berto asked that actually.
Where do I see myself 5 years from now?
Berto's been listening every week. Berto, what's going on? In terms of where will you be? Do you see yourself more on the comedic side? Do you see yourself deeper into the music?
I want to get into acting. I want to get into creating huge events in Miami and across the globe. I want to get into a few other things.
Shot Tree?
Huh?
Shot Tree?
Beyond that, we're talking about superhero stuff. We're talking about Black Panther stuff.
Oh,
we're talking about creating. You understand? All right. My mind is on them kind of plateau, on them kind of levels. All right. Shot 3 is cute. That was cute. That's cute. That's a great idea.
I think honestly,
it would be great.
I would love to see a Caribbean movie outside of Jamaica.
I would love to see a Caribbean movie that people in Russia and people in Mongolia and people in Iceland love, and they can say it word for word.
Correct.
So Shot 3 might be cute in Brooklyn and Miami and parts of the Caribbean, but that's not where my mind is. Like,
Marshall Montano actually made his good movie. So he made a good movie.
He made that movie with the Indian girl. I saw it.
That was a dope movie. I went to the movie theater.
It was decent. It was decent, but people outside of the Caribbean culture, I feel like don't give the Caribbean culture its respect and just due. And I feel like if I can add to that and try to change some of that, I'm gonna do it.
The world only accepts fake accents.
Yeah, and that's something we talk about.
Because that's what they understand.
That's what they understand. That's what's been forced to them through media. You know what I'm
saying? Belly was another one. That was real ghetto though. But still, I love
ghetto,
Belly.
but it was for the time frame. And I feel like we can do better. I feel like there's a lot of talent within our community. We can do way better, create more creative things.
That's true.
There's so many Caribbean people that we don't even know Caribbean that are doing film and doing all these kind of things.
And
if
music.
we come together. You know what I mean? Why can't we create a Caribbean superhero that has some sort of Superman-like ability or Thor-like ability?
I feel like, no, seriously, I feel like somebody drew that during the pandemic. They made like a bunch of superheroes, Caribbean superheroes, and they started making a cartoon.
If y'all out there and y'all want to do that, we're putting some stuff together. We're literally putting some film stuff together, and it's like let's get on a higher wavelength.
I believe that. That's what's up.
Let's get on a higher.
I think it'd be great as a serious thing, but honestly, there's so much playroom for that comical version right there.
And you can mix comedy in with it too. Like I can make the serious funny. I mean, so
super horn.
Yeah.
Super what?
Super horn.
Super horn.
Yo, give yourself a horn. Give yourself ding yourself.
Kingston Live says a Caribbean superhero, a mother that can pelt slippers.
ding him. Just don't ask anything from Caribbean Kingston Live. Don't ask anything from me. Just don't ask anymore. No, seriously, I think why not strive for those kind of levels? Why limit ourselves?
That's true.
Yeah, I find we keep ourselves in a bubble.
We keep ourselves in this little. You know what I mean, like, all right, why not strive to
achieve more?
To achieve way higher than what is told that.
Now that you say that, I feel like I don't even know if I should mention the name, but I'm gonna mention the name anyway. I feel like Major Hype was trying to go into that direction to a degree before that downfall. He had the BET skits. I think he was trying to get into a couple of movies and in that wavelength, but due to whatever the circumstances,
it brought him down.
But he still has his following. He still has 1.1 million followers.
And he's still doing shows.
So I mean, there's still that avenue. I don't know if he would pick up, but if you can take it and go further, that's even better. At least we can say we did the interview here first where you marked it.
Yeah, we can, build upon, kind of what he did, I guess, build upon it and try to, even take it another level.
That's it.
Much respect to what he's done for the Caribbean community.
Definitely.
Much respect to that, but it is what it is.
Where do you see yourself within, before I get there, what do you enjoy most about your culture? Or our culture?
What do I enjoy most about our culture?
The hell are they doing upstairs?
Don't ask questions you don't want to the answer
Nobody else is hearing it.
That sound like a deep stroke with a strangle. That sound like a pounding.
That one.
Yeah. Just that sound like. That sound like.
Really, Dazzle?
Yeah, boy. That sound like woody water running. That sound like a lot. That was pounding. That was. What do I enjoy most about our culture? It's incomparable. There's no other culture that's like our culture. There's no other culture that's as outgoing, as confident, in my opinion, if you're asking me, as like, we don't give a shit about what y'all got going on. Do you hear this? Do you hear Masha said just now? You talking about over there? Like, our food. Everybody loves our food. Our culture is the most mimicked to a degree. Just on a whole, like you can't really be compared to.
But why is Soca so stagnant? That's the thing.
The mentality of the people in Soca, some of the DJs, the promoters, even some musicians, the mentality has to change.
And no business etiquette.
Yeah, and we got to stop doing things. I can't afford to get. Nah, bro. Like this, you have to do things like a corporate. You have to think corporate, and we thinking local. You know what I mean? Like we thinking Church Avenue.
With no contracts.
We
People
thinking
afraid
Church
of contracts.
Avenue. And
everybody can be a worker. Not everybody can be a boss.
Yeah,
that's it.
You know what I mean, and everybody wants to be the boss, but don't really have the understanding of what it takes in this system that we're living in. Like we're in the Caribbean culture, and we're kind of closed into this culture, Caribbean culture, and don't really realize there's a lot going on outside of it, and there's a whole system fighting against you. You really have to think way more progressive. So I think if we're talking about Soca specifically, Soca can transcend so many different levels because it's a like a soul captivating kind of music. You hear Soca, like you don't got no choice but to like certain songs just like oh my god. Oh, now women love the carnival costume. People that never was a part of carnival, all of a sudden everybody wants to travel to Trinidad to go to. So it's just you got to get out of a certain mind frame. You got to get out of that we in the rum bar kind of mind frame. Why not try to have Apple and Pepsi promote and push a carnival? Why not try to have Google, like them kind of levels? You know what I mean?
So basically our show also entails relationships, and I have yet to touch the relationship topic at all.
What kind of relationship you talking about?
We talking about
any type of
relationship like boyfriend, girlfriend, wifey, husband kind of scene.
I'm not married. That's it.
No, I know that.
Oh, okay.
So that's why none of us are. None of us in this room.
So let me clarify that. we're not asking your personal business.
No, we're not. We're not.
We're
not
generalizing.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's good. Because soon you ask.
When he put his hand in his pocket.
Yeah.
Don't ask him any more personal questions.
You ask a question, I plead the fifth.
No. And then on top of that, at like the last, so we've incorporated something new here. The last 5 minutes of the show, you then get to ask us questions. That's when I question. So.
What kind of question do I get to
Whatever
ask?
you want to ask us. You're entitled to one question.
It's gonna get spicy, guys. Oh, nah. Go ahead. What's your relationship?
It's not really, well, yeah, this could entail a relationship. So this is something we posted on the Watch Trouble page, and I told Dazzle, I put it in the group chat, and I said we're going to talk about this. So this lady wrote this, and I think you might have seen it. A hood nigga is not just somebody with guns and drugs. A hood nigga is somebody who has an empty soul, took a lot of losses, dealt with sleepless nights. So if you thinking you finna have a perfect relationship with a street nigga, you're not. They are damaged from the losses, the deaths, prison days, shootouts, the betrayals, no food, scrambling, why they asking for someone's salad and for y'all to be their peace. They already been through hell. Most you females ain't built for this, period. They really have hearts of gold behind all these demons.
What is a salad?
This is...
Okay, I just caught that, so I just wanted to clarify. That's all.
So when I saw this, I said, this is very interesting. And I actually asked people, you know, their point of view on this. And Dazzle had a very interesting breakdown of this one. I don't know if you want to share it before we go into the topic.
All right, so I mean, I didn't really get into the topic, but I just clarified though. There's a difference between a hood nigga and a street nigga.
Right.
Hood nigga is a product of his environment.
Correct.
May have, you know, dreams and goals beyond what his environment is.
Correct.
Street nigga is somebody just in the streets 24/7, living the streets.
They make their whole life is
off of the streets, yes.
Scamming, hustling, shooting,
Correct.
everything. Yeah, that's a street nigga.
That was my my separation. So I mean, I get what she was trying to say, but she can't confuse the two.
So for me, I personally say, as a woman within our community, and we've experienced, this is what you get when you're in New York City, Brooklyn. You get a lot of a mixture of that, especially within our community. You hardly get the prestigious hoity-toity dude.
Okay.
When you encounter that, and what she's saying, I get what she's saying. I feel like, and this is the question here, should a woman have to endure all of that to get to the heart of gold? You know, how much is too much? How much, at what point do you say, yo, listen, I need to walk away from this because you're also damaging me in the process. And we are damaging our community entertaining something like this.
But that's a woman's nature. Women.
Yeah, I'm about to say
women
women have that fatal flaw
of
emotions, and that's your makeup, and that's sometimes your fatal flaw. And I'm guilty of being, you know, one of those guys as well. We all are.
We all are.
Like every man in here we're guilty of that. And women, especially black women, they love them some black men for the most part, until they get tired of it, and then they're like, you know, I want me an old white man. It's like, whatever. But
that he don't wash his legs when he shower.
Yeah, I mean, or he don't lotion at all, or he smells like wet dog, and then you like, oh my god. But yeah, that's women's makeup for the most part. You women always want to feel like I can fix him and turn him into this, and right, and then you do that, and it's like, all right, thanks, but there wasn't a guarantee that you turned me into this diamond now that I'm shining for you. It's just thank you.
Yeah,
and we appreciate it, and like, you know, some women get offended by it and hurt. He just up and listen, check this out. I appreciate the love and everything we do, you know, but sometimes it doesn't. Women have to know when to walk away. You're asking, like, when do you know when it's time to walk away? I feel like you gotta love yourself more. And then sometimes our community so damaged that a lot of our women don't love themselves enough. And then, you know, you add on these relationships that don't work out, and it's like almost like it tears away a piece of them, and then it's just like, you know. But most men, you see, like, the minute you get on my nerves, listen, we out.
Gone.
That's reality, right? Because men, we have a different sense of thinking. We're hunters. We're like, nah, this felt a little like uneasy. This felt like you was on some bullshit. So I'm gonna go ahead on out. But we were like, I'll stay for more. Like, okay, well, good
Sometimes you want to leave, but they don't let you go.
That too.
Sometimes they don't let you go.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't.
Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they use excuses. They say, I love you.
Or they'll promise
why
to
you leaving? Why
change.
So
you don't love me anymore.
Watch
And I
this.
think they use your weakness.
Watch this. Watch how we gonna flip this.
I'm just saying, I'm playing devil's advocate.
Watch how we gonna prepare the sound effects. If a man is putting you through all those stress and his sex was terrible, are you staying?
Oh, I never said his sex was terrible. I'm just saying.
I'm asking you.
If it's terrible, then you leave.
And he's putting you on.
Because there's nothing else you're staying for if he's not giving you anything.
So there's the underlying thing. So most women are going to stay in certain places where he ain't treat me like shit, but tonight it's a long day tonight. I don't care how much women you have outside. I know what I get in tonight. It's 69 and 48 and all kind of numbers. If you want to talk, let's talk. If we're going to be real and have these conversations, the real is real. Let's keep it real. We always say, I should leave him. You ain't leaving shit.
So you mean to tell me that women staying because of the dick, basically?
Not always. I'm not just saying that. But I'm saying in certain situations where, like, we look in a situation like, yo, why is she still with that guy? Because when he get home, you understand? And he zip tie her legs up and her hand up. She don't care. Am I being wrong?
But you know what? That's the comical side of it. I'm just saying sometimes women end up staying because they feel I can't get anybody else. And the man makes her feel that I can't get anybody else as well, especially if you have kids involved.
But I think that's where he's saying that you have to love yourself.
You have to.
But if you don't know how to love, then you don't know how to love yourself.
How can you love that man if you can't love yourself?
Because you don't know what love is.
So is it that man's fault? Is it that man's fault for being who he is?
No.
Because you don't know how to love yourself?
No.
Then you're upset. Like, you did this to me. Like, hold on, sis. Hold on. I met you 3 months ago, sis. Well, you mean? Mm-hmm. No, you have to love. Yeah, what are you going to teach? What do you teach your daughter? What do you teach your daughter? Love yourself first. Mm-hmm. Love yourself. No matter what you've been through, good or bad, you're going to teach your daughter as a man or woman. Love yourself first, right? Mm-hmm. Cool. And men have that understanding, even though sometimes it comes off as selfish and weird. But I love the hell out of me, sis. Mm-hmm. I love me more than I'm going to love anybody else except for my kids. Mm-hmm. I love you, but not to a degree where I'm going to affect me. I will love you until, you know what I mean? Like, I love you, don't get me wrong, but you're going to be like, men. And then we have the thing where we just not trying to get clowned and be the, you know what I mean? Like, we have the thing where, boss man, you know what, she bullying 3 other man, and you still sitting on there, I love she though, but that's my chocolate in my heart, I love she. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm good. We're good on that. So it's just a matter of like, yo, if I love me, there's a man for everybody.
True.
There is, and there's a woman for everybody.
There's a man for everybody.
But the thing is this now, and this happens within our community many times, where women stay in the situation over and over, no matter how much, because it's also a generational thing where Tanti and Granny stayed with multiple outside children, and they say nothing wrong with that, or they say, you know what, if you love your family, sometimes you have to swallow a pill and accept things for what they are.
Once he's taking
care
of the home.
What they never tell you is Tanti and Auntie was doing a thing too.
No, not necessarily. Not in them times. Not in them times.
Yeah, they was. Come on. Women cheating on men, they just start like in 2010.
No,
let's shoot on it.
It was happening, but I think women were more respectable back then.
Who the horner man horning with? Like, can't be a horner woman.
You think women weren't sexually satisfied back in those days?
I never said that.
You think your granny wasn't looking like, what, Jeffrey boy, prick real? Jeffrey really is it over? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh my God. Let's keep it 100 if you going to keep it 100.
How much Caribbean men you know raise a child? Swear that the child is his own. Now when the child is big,
I can tell you some stories.
But you see, the thing is this though. This is the next thing now. Most women, especially in them times, would stay with the man with the outside children. But if the man only find out that is not his child,
he gone.
So there's a difference. Okay, there's a firm difference here.
Why?
And every
men are afraid of embarrassment.
There's a firm difference here, and every man can attest to it, right? It's a lot different for men. We are hunters. Mm-hmm. We are hunters. We hunt, we kill. We are look at lions. I'm gonna give you our lives are like the lions, right? Our sole purpose as men is to procreate and protect. We can't nurture, we can't breastfeed, we don't have that internal maternal instinct. That is our physiological design. Mm-hmm. We have 1 million sperm to your 1 egg. Mm-hmm. Scientifically, we're here to reproduce. That's only job. We're not here to do any cool. Now, here's the thing, right? If Dazzle goes through his girl phone For whatever reason, Dazzle decided to go through his girl phone. And Dazzle see a video of his girl getting her cheeks clapped. He can't look at his affection to her is not the same because it's just like, you do the nasty thing to him, do I? I can't do it. Most of them were like, I still
because you just said it. If he just saw her cheeks being clapped and she's enjoying it, that's your ego being shot right there.
That's more than my ego being shot.
That's a lot of things being shot. That's
but now we are quicker to say, you know what, baby, it happened. We forgive you. It's gonna take time. She's gonna throw it back in your face, but you know what? She's willing to let it go and keep it moving.
Get away with it. How I flip it again. Here's how I go flip it again.
I'm gonna listen to this
right?
one.
Has every man that you ever slept with give you no orgasm or give you life-altering orgasms? You can probably count the number on your finger of men that have really turned this shit out to where you like, yo, I don't care what he does. That does not leave him. You can count the amount of, right? For men, we can for $50 we can bust a quick nut and go to sleep. So it's different for us. But women, they're like, nah, I ain't leaving him at all. I ain't leaving that. I don't care.
But guys do it too. I don't know why you're saying it like that.
I'm telling you, because these are facts. These are facts.
Guys do it too.
Do what?
Where they're not gonna leave someone because they give him a good.
Yeah, the pum pum.
Yeah, those are men that have confidence issues. Those are men that have a few issues.
No,
all right, okay.
No.
I'm a man. I'm telling you. I'm a man, and I'm telling you.
I know, but
so then, if that's the case, then what's the real reason why they're staying? Then, if that's the case, if they refuse to leave,
there's some men that just truly love. They love their woman.
Yeah,
sometimes they love their girl, or it's the confidence too. I can't get better than her. And this is, this is the epitome of. They love their woman.
No, but they screwing everything else outside and they refuse to leave the girl. So what's the purpose of staying here if you're screwing outside?
It could be that the women are attractive, but you mentally stimulate that guy.
Because I can, and I hate to say this because I know, but men can love you and cheat. A man can be in love with you and want to go touch something else.
I don't get that. How could you be in love with me and cheat?
There's not because for most men, sex is not a tie to is not a tie to the emotion.
So for us, when we cheat, then so it goes back to ego. When we cheat, we cheat emotionally. So you're like, damn, yo, you love this nigga.
It's not. But then you got to think about it. Hold on, let's think about this from a perspective, right? When you finally decide to give a guy, you don't just wake up and look outside. Let me pick a guy to give some pussy today.
Some girls do.
Yeah, but let's be real. Let's be real.
Not the average.
Majority of women.
For most women, it's a mental thing. He got to turn.
He got to turn me on. He got to.
Nice.
And we know that your man, he got to you, so he knows what it takes. So like what you said to this man, the nasty pictures too. What? It's a whole difference, but for men, for us, it's like.
Hold on here. What if you end up wifing a second one, or
a second one?
Well, when you end up being with a mistress, and you just like, yo, this is where it's at, but you refuse to leave your wife. Come on now. And your wife is telling you, go be with your mistress, go live your best life, but you're not leaving. Why are you not leaving? Like, and this happens so many times.
Who tell you for my business? Somebody text you? Somebody just text you? Let me see your phone. Give me your phone. Give me your phone.
No, answer the question. Answer it, because this is something many women go through, especially within our Caribbean community.
Rephrase the question again, I'm going to answer it properly.
So, in our Caribbean community, I'm only singular because this is what we live in.
Okay.
Many times, a man will have a wife at home, and he have his side piece, maybe screwing other people outside of the side piece. Mm-hmm. But the side piece is where it's at, like where he spends most of his time at, and then comes home.
What's your favorite food?
Hold on here, okay. I'm not finished.
Okay.
And then the wife finds out, or the wife is just like, yo, I can't deal with this shit no more. Go be with your mistress, go live your best life with her, and let me find somebody else to live my best life with. Mm-hmm. Why is it the man refuses to let the wife go if she's giving him an out to go be with his mistress?
Ego.
It's not ego.
No,
but I'll let Mel answer.
There's part of it. There's parts of it that for some men might be ego. There's parts of it, and I can speak from experience, where it's like, I love both of y'all. Like, it's like
you can't love two people.
Yeah,
you can. I've experienced it.
Okay. But I mean, the level of love you to stay with two people.
And then it may not be like I'm in love, but it's like, yo, I I could genuinely care about two like literally like I want to make sure she good too. Like I want to, you know what I mean? Like I want to make
because one is taking care of the kids and the other one is taking care of you know what. So
not even that.
let me just keep the two.
But again, men, our makeup, our needs, our hierarchy of needs is much different.
But
than women.
if she's giving you an out to go be with that one and find other women, what's the problem with letting her go and live her best life?
Let me.
Best of both worlds.
You can't answer that question, can you?
I can't answer any. I can answer.
Answer it. I want to hear it.
I want to hear what he's saying.
As a woman, alright, let me say.
Good night, Jinx. Yeah.
Alright, let me say as a man, right? Mm-hmm. They with a woman. A red woman.
Oh Jesus Christ! Why?
Let her go. End it now.
You might actually genuinely love this woman for whatever reason, but you can't stop nagging and argue. Now you have a browning. The browning is relax you. You have conversation. Everything is nice, but you don't love this browning. You love the reds. Reds find out. Reds tell you go be a browning, but reds would not stop arguing.
Cause you hurt reds, duh.
You was arguing before you find out.
So if she arguing so much, why don't you just leave?
No. Don't block me now because I have a point.
Leave one. If one is nagging.
If it was so bad, then you should have left. If the argument was so bad, first of all, you should have found out why she's arguing so much. Secondly,
why do we have to play detective to find out why all they arguing?
No, if she's probably giving you reasons as to why and you're not listening.
You don't listen to the man didn't want to cheat on you. He just wanted you to stop arguing. There's a difference between an argument and a conversation.
That sounds like he going through something right there. He's like, you fucking shut your mouth.
No.
He sound like he's going through some shit.
There's a difference between an argument and a conversation. You can have a conversation, we can talk about things, but there's a difference between an argument and a conversation.
I don't think it's
just,
Most women
don't get that.
I don't think it's just down to arguing. I think
he's greedy.
That's what women always automatically think. Oh, it's not good enough. You want your cake and eat it too. Nah, sometimes some like men, somebody else's energy might be just as great or cool too. On outside of just the physical, like I can love you and have your wife, but we may have our issues and we're cool. But then, I mean, somebody else, by chance, that just has a dope energy. Like, yo, she this energy too. You know what I mean? It's like, what's your favorite food? I'm gonna go back to the favorite food.
Crab legs.
Crab legs. You could eat crab legs every day?
I could.
You could literally eat crab legs every day.
Think
about another food that if you could also get that, like I'll fuck that up too. Or what is the other?
Plantain.
Cool. So you're having crab legs every day, you know what I'm saying? Every day eating from Monday through Friday. Saturday morning somebody brings some nice fried plantain for you. You put it in front of you, like, shit. Plantain smell good though. This plantain smell really nice. No, this plantain smell nice, you know? Like, yeah, I want to take a piece. And then you realize, shit, I like plantain too. Shit, if I can mix them together, crab legs and plantain, that would be awesome.
So if that's the case, then have an open relationship and you let her see who she want to see. And
no, that's where the woman's ego comes into play.
That's where y'all ego come into play.
So hold on. So we supposed to sit down and accept the fact that you have an outside person that you're vibing with.
See, you can never win.
And we got to humble. We got to humble while you do that.
Because you guys feel that you have choices and you go out and you do it and you do whatever you want and you expect us to understand. And then if we decide to leave, then we're the bad ones because you don't want to understand what's going on.
And if you choose, but would you be okay with us accepting an outside choice as well?
It's life. The same way how
some men are at the honestly had that place like, yo, listen, I get it, like you're attractive, and that's literally my logic at this point in life. Like, listen, I'm in a position, and I'm guilty of many of the things we're talking about. I don't sit here. I hold accountability as a man. All of us have gone. We all are in the same boat, especially particularly Caribbean men. This is our nature. We're as young boys. The first thing we're taught is how to whine and make sure you can be the woman. That's what we're taught out the gate. We're taught that in order to be accepted as a man, you have to have multiple women, and we're taught you have to be sexually virile, and if you can't get a girl, then something's wrong with you. So now you grow up thinking, shit, I gotta be a sniper out here. I can't come into the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what these things we're taught. So it's like now we're in a different society, in a different time frame where you're telling, this is wrong. It's like, well, this is all we know. This is what the music tells us. This is what scantily clad women at Carnival tell us. This is what you women that cheat with a man that you know he got a wife, and you still don't care. Y'all also are a big contributor to it. You know this man that got his thing going on, but women are, sure, I don't give a fuck. I want these. So I go, well, guess what? We're all adding to the pot. So instead of just singling men out and saying, well, you guys are the bit. No, sis. We got to take an inner look at everybody. Is it just us? Is it just us, or is it there are some issues in all of us that kind of?
No, there's issues in all of us. I would never negate that. I will, and this is where Nikki and I would decide, separate. I think at this point in time, we should bring back polygamy.
Oh,
I'm 100%. I'm 100%
you're for
for
polygamy
that.
too.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I think we should bring it back.
Before Christianity was forced down our throats, we lived in polygamy lifestyle, and it wasn't about just a physical intimacy.
No.
It was about building community.
The wife get to choose which husband, which
hold
wife.
on. Hey, give me a ding. What the hell you doing?
Why can't she have choices?
I don't like this interview. I ain't coming back. I ain't coming back.
The wife and the husband. Okay, the husband would say he want this woman, but the wife has to ultimately say, all right, if it's okay. And it's
about building community. It's about building community. It's about building wealth. Yes, I'm all for that.
I'm 100% for that.
I'm not for it. I'm not for it just for the reason that we're gonna have threesomes every night.
No.
This is we're about building, because you have to really think about it. There's 10 women to 1 man on this planet.
My father always preached that.
There's 10 men to 1 woman, and not all the men are sexually compatible for you, because not every man that you see you can be like, I want to jump his bone. Correct. So that leaves even less options for you. So guys like us are sitting there like, all right, well, we'll just sit back and wait. We'll wait.
You know what it is?
Yeah, I'm all for it. If polygamy is a thing that can be done the right way, why not? And if it's done respect and everybody's on the same page, yeah, I'm all for it.
The thing is this, I think our community frowns on it, unfortunately, because Christianity...
We live in it and we frown on it.
That's the part that pisses me off. Like, if you're going to do it, then you might as well just bring it up to the forefront and we all just be honest about it.
Here's my thing, that this is the only thing that I have against polygamy.
Let me hear.
As a man, if you're going to have multiple wives, whatever you do for wife number 1, you got to do for wife number 2.
Correct. It's an expensive thing.
True, it is.
That can be very expensive.
You gotta make sure your money. You gotta make sure your money right. My phone about
so then that's why you cheat. That's why you cheating.
Let me wire your Android.
So that's why it's okay to cheat.
I ain't gotta spend no money on cheat.
I mean,
there's something, Jed.
Nah, but on a serious note, I mean, I can't afford a polygamous relationship.
Nah, this is
I can't afford to buy crab legs for 3 people.
Yeah, crab legs expensive. They just went a little shortage, bro.
Boy, imagine oxtail.
Not even that. Some of these women, even the little tiny ones, eat a lot.
Boy.
Not just one bundle of crab legs. You buying $100 and something worth. How much of this you gonna eat, sis?
And then oxtail and curry. Go to all them till them too expensive.
Kingston Live said 3 people splitting the bill. That's lit.
3 people gonna eat tuna.
No. Listen, I hear where you're coming from, and I think the bigger part of it is, men, we are who we are as creatures. Like, I'm not advocating for anything that men do, especially in terms of cheating and all that stuff. I don't advocate. I don't justify. But I'm giving you plain realities from a perspective of men, right? The reality is, yes, a man can love 2 women. Yes, a man can want you and want you to be at home and still be outside like, shit, she was twerking on the speaker box, though. I would definitely clap that. Yeah. Right? And we live in such a sexually prevalent society. What is it that you want? And you want a man with a high sex drive that's going to turn you on, right? You want that, but you think because you want it to stop at you. You want that to be like, I am everything. I'm all of this for you.
Yes.
Nah, sis.
Yes.
I can knock down 4 y'all this week. Easy.
No.
What the hell?
I can knock down 4.
No. Then he has no self-control.
No, I'm not saying that's what he's going to do.
He's not saying that's what he's going to do.
I'm not saying, but I'm saying
that takes a lot of self-control.
You want the guy
that takes a lot.
You want the guy to eat salad and drink roots and working out and do all that shit. You think he just once you nut and you're good and he's looking like, well, I'm satisfied. I don't need anything else. You know why? Because I satisfied Chandy. I'm good here.
Yeah.
You understand? Now when a little thing in some tight shorts walk by, he like, should I clap this one too? She would get shot too. I shoot all of them. And it's not to say that we're not happy or satisfied with you, but the way our mind and our physical makeup is different and is made up is like, shit, when I done with you, next.
So when do you get tired?
That's how you feel when he points
at
you.
work.
Doesn't look away. He's like, whoa.
He did not point at me. He was pointing at the camera that's in front of me.
I know. I was just saying.
When do you get tired?
Yeah, when do you get tired of it? Like when you're
Kevin-
80,
When
when you can't get
you
pricky
get
up?
tired of when you get tired of what?
What Kevin Gates
When you
say?
get tired of crab legs?
What Kevin Gates say?
When is crab? When you look at crab legs, like, okay, you know what? I've had enough of this shit. Yeah, I don't think so.
So then basically you will always have this huge appetite.
I work in healthcare. There are men in their 80s trying to get sexual implant surgeries.
No, I know.
Okay?
I know.
It doesn't stop. Our physical makeup is to
just...
That is from the time we wake up, every man...
Bust a nut. Yeah, it's true.
From the time you wake up, you ain't see you at 5 o'clock in the morning. You up? You sleeping? Turn to your side. And from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep, that is one of the things that's in our thoughts. Everything that a man does is in the pursuit of more. We try to get better cars, nice houses. We try to work out, try to dress nice. You think we trying to dress nice because I want to impress DJ Dazzle? I don't give a fuck what he thinks. You think we trying to work out and get nice cars? You think I'm trying to drive a fancy car because I want him to be like, yo, boy, your car look nice, boy. I don't give a shit what he thinks. I want to know what you think. I want to wear these nice clothes. When you see me, I want you to be like, yeah, I'm banging him tonight, all right? So this is how men think. You can't But
then you say to respect yourself. You tell girls to respect themselves, right? And if your guy is doing that and he's seen every girl and he wants to bang her, including you, right? And I'm jumping from Tom, Dick, and Harry because you're not respecting me.
Then you can choose to stay by yourself. You have every right as a woman to choose.
To stay by myself and do what?
Play with yourself or read the Bible. Or read the Bible.
Get that rose. Get that rose.
So then find a man that will respect me.
Or find a man that will treat you the way you feel you deserve to be treated. That's fair enough. You have every right to do so. But you can't sit there with a man that is a certain way and they're like, but why are you like this? Because this is how I am. So therefore you have the choice. You can walk away, but I may not change at this stage in life. If you're going to sit here and be upset at me for being the way I am or being how a man is or how we're taught to be as men or how we are just naturally innately as men, then something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with you, maybe there's things within you that you need to also work on, as opposed to just pointing the blame at Dazzle, like, you need to stop cheating. No, stupid, maybe you need to leave. You have every right. As long as he's not holding a gun to your head and choking you, telling you can't leave, you have every right to say, you know what?
That's what I'm saying. Some of them do that.
I'm good.
For the record,
those,
black men don't cheat.
No, we don't. Black men don't cheat. But I'm saying you have every right. And if we're gonna talk honest and open and vaguely, you have every right to say, you know what, boss, I love you, but you know what, I love me a little bit more. And men do that, and y'all get upset when men do it. Like, why you don't want to stay with me? Because you're annoying. And I like peace and I want to sleep at night. And you complaining about why the radio got to be, because this is how I just like the radio at night. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes y'all want to come and just, but I want it my way because no, get out.
But go. You guys do the same thing. You whine in your own way.
You sound,
but then it goes back to
very
what?
upset. She every week. She's come every week.
No.
I don't sound like she just so angry.
I'm just trying scenarios. I'm just saying.
So it goes back to
the same thing.
It goes back to the point of what I'm saying here with this one here. I mean, it's a little ghetto here with this one.
Who's ghetto?
With the paragraph that I read before.
Okay, that was a
lot. Because we definitely digressed.
We
but
did.
The point of the matter is this. I think what she's getting at is, what she's saying is, a woman should be quiet, should just relax and be the man's peace with whatever he's going through outside. However, here's where I say it differs. After a while of being the quiet person, the kind person, the person to holding it down for him, at certain points you start losing yourself because you forget who you are trying to please this person, and then this person starts to lose respect for you.
True.
And then it goes down this nasty rabbit hole. So this is where it says at this point in time, like, when do you say enough is enough? Like, you don't want to destroy your family unit. You want to be the one to hold it down for your person. However, you also, like you said, you have to have love and respect for yourself.
Self-love is key. Self-love is key. And a lot of men love themselves more than they love you. And it comes off as selfish. Nah, I'm gonna love myself the way I love myself, and it may not be in a way that benefits you. The way way Dazzle may love himself may not be in a way that benefits Dazzle's girl if he has one. I don't know. All right, I'm being good, but the way I love myself may not work what's best for you. But you love me so much that you can't really see yourself without me, and I'm telling you, hey, I love myself too. So I don't feel like arguing with you about this. I don't feel like fighting. All right, you feel a certain way about something or whatever the case is, and you gotta say, you know what, I'm good. You have to have the confidence when you say, I'm good.
You can't take a spoonful of that pepper sauce and then complain about it spicy, you know.
We didn't know it was spicy from the beginning.
Yeah, because it started out real mild. And
it was in a ketchup bottle. It was in a ketchup bottle, and you took it off and it turned out to be pepper.
Itself, it was.
Yo, don't bring me back on this show. If she gonna be here, don't bring me back on this show. I'm not coming back on this show. She coming in again. Don't bring me back on this show.
It always disguises itself.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, no, but I understand. I understand where the paragraph is coming from. You know what I mean? Like they always say, women should be. Yeah, women are supposed to be a man's piece. But in fairness to women, I give it fair across the board. Men have to do the same thing. Have to women need peace
exactly.
Too.
Yeah.
In fairness across the board, I joke and a lot of things. The way I'm delivering the message is in jest, in comedic jest. But the reality is, in order for there to be peace, you got to be a woman's piece. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, happy wife, happy life, kind of. You know what I mean? And I get that. And again, I am completely guilty of everything you're talking about. I can sit here and wholeheartedly say I've done a lot of the fuck shit that we talking about. I have been indulging it just because that's the cult. And I hate to blame it like this, but this is literally how all of us are raised. Y'all are raised being told that you're going to get fairy tale and Prince Charming and the White Horse,
and it never happens.
And we're raised, at 6 years old on Eastern Parkway, looking at women on the truck.
Watch that bottom, the boy.
We're raised being told, you gotta bust a nut before you're 15. Before you graduate high school, you got to make sure you have something. Right, so it's kind of hard now for now. There's this cultural shift in thinking, and then you looking at us, well, you're doing me wrong. Well, hold on, sis. Then tell them to stop singing the song they're singing. Stop wearing the clothes at carnival that you're singing. Don't the women that do the things they do that this man got a girl and you still don't. Then talk to them too. Like there needs to be a lot of shit across the board. I'm gonna defend men sometimes, but women deserve their piece. And if you're gonna make a woman happy, make sure her piece is still. I can say that. In fairness.
That. That's fair. That's fair.
All right.
Don't
clap. Why is she still clapping? She's still clapping.
Mel Samuels, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we're gonna do some Kevin Samuels like stuff. Don't worry, it's coming.
Mel Samuels.
It's coming. Fair is fair. We give it fair. Like men, we do a lot of bullshit, and that's the reality. We're guilty of it. We know deep down, but at the same time, it's like.
So you said you've experienced half of what we discussed. What have you learned from it going forward for your next relationship? Like, have you learned that being honest makes it more genuine, or it's better to be honest and let her know what's what?
It is. Truly, honesty is the best policy. But sometimes women can't handle honesty. As much as y'all say you want it, and I want a man to be 100%. I want a man real. Y'all can't handle honesty.
But y'all can't handle it either.
We can.
Trust me, can't. Trust me, I can't.
Listen, a man knows when his dick is small. A man knows. We know these things already. We know these things. We know that you mean that. You might not be sexually satisfying you, but I'm helping pay your bills. So you're going to stick around.
But we know these things. I'm sure
men know these things. We're already aware of these things. But the thing is, women, you again are built differently. You want me to be very honest with you. You asked me a brutal honest question, and I heard it. And when I say the brutal honest to you, deep down there's the part of you that cracks. And you're like, oh wow, I wanted that, but I didn't want that. Y'all don't want real honesty. If men were brutally honest with you, if you had the ability to think about what the thoughts that men have, all women would be shattered. Even the man you love and the man that put a ring on your finger, if he could tell you what he's, for the most part, brutally thinking, honestly, y'all wouldn't be able to survive emotionally.
I don't think men would be able to survive. That's probably why you guys call us nags, because we express how we truly feel.
No, that's not expressing how you truly feel. That's nagging.
That's what you guys classify as nagging, but we're just expressing how we feel.
And
we're
it's called
expressing what's going on. We're communicating with you what the issue is.
Majority of women cannot communicate.
What?
Majority of women cannot communicate.
Some
what
women
did you
can
say,
communicate.
Fries?
I said majority.
You call it communication?
But you guys don't want people to speak to you. You don't want anyone to tell you anything.
It's not that we don't want you to speak to us. We're not going to allow you to speak to us any way you want to. But women have a bad tendency. You ain't good looking neither. Finding a way to degrade somebody within trying to communicate.
Okay,
but it depends what you told them, because that is not communicating.
That is not
communicating. It depends on who you're dealing with.
I think the jabs do occur when we're hurt. Like if we're hurt and frustrated, we can't hit you, we can't beat you. We
jabs
go for
occur
the
when y'all are hungry. The problem could be you're just hungry. Instead of you saying, I want some blasted food. Instead of you saying want some blasted food,
Let it out.
2 weeks ago.
Can you get this stupid car faster? I don't know why you bought this car in the first place.
Just say hungry.
You really want to start? We can go. We can go anytime y'all are ready.
Yo,
Let's give it fair across the board.
Kingston said men are honest amongst men, and he said Dazzle was speaking from life.
Yes. And that's
Dazzle going through some things right now. Dazzle sound like he going through some things.
so true.
Always insulting me. She don't got insult me every time.
No.
Damn, you're woman in red, boy. You sound stressed. You're woman in red.
I played the fifth.
So let me throw a wrench in it, right?
You know something? Nobody. I'm not asking nothing.
No. What I'm about to ask, because some guys say I could deal with an older woman better than I could deal with a younger woman because a younger woman doesn't know how to speak to you.
Yes.
But an older woman would give you that respect and speak to you.
There's truth to that.
All right, so that was my point
There's
to
truth to
how Dazzle is being
Sorry.
talked. Yeah, mash up my phone.
Sorry.
You need a case.
Huh?
You need a case.
Yeah,
You
no.
should get a case for that.
Yeah, so that's why I said that
there's
because
truth
communication.
There's truth to the,
Yeah.
Yeah, I had some older foots that was just like, wow, boy, if you was 20 years younger with this mentality, you'd be great. You know?
Yeah.
No, listen, we be 100% honest because the women that most men are attracted to are not mentally. The women that Dazzle may be attracted to at age 21, 22, 23, she's not all together. You know what I'm saying? She may be physically in the right department, for the sex drive and all that stuff. But then Dazzle might bump into a little 45, 50-year-old that's just as sexy, but she got a whole different mentality. She's like, listen, I'm not with the bullshit. Listen, I know what I need. I know what I need from you. This is what I want, what I expect. I don't care what you're doing. Just don't bring no bullshit to me. And most men, they be like, okay. I grew up with this. But then we meet the little sexy lace front 21. I need a Birkin bag. I need trips to do this and that. Also, I got my. It was like, listen to me. I don't even know if you brush your teeth this morning. You understand?
So you get what you're looking for.
You know what I mean? So yeah, there's older women.
But I feel like men like younger women because they boost the ego too.
That's for the older guys. For the
not
older
necessarily.
guys.
There's some older ones that boost the ego. There's some. You mean a little
He said no.
Yo, let me tell you something. Let Nia Long walk in here right now. I bet you any young girl would get overlooked. Let Nia Long walk in here right now.
Far.
Okay?
I think she's beautiful. I don't
I
care.
think she
People are saying
is,
that she's
too.
old, and I think she's
Old
beautiful.
what? You think?
I think she's beautiful.
Step, baby.
Yeah. You think Nia Long, that old don't mean nothing. Nia Long still sprinkling. You understand? Nia Long.
Nia Long, where's the next brown skin one from Love and Basketball?
Sanaa Lathan. I love her.
Yes,
I would leave anyone for her immediately.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
I hope she hears this if she's anywhere watching this. Sanaa Lathan. I love Sanaa Lathan so much. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So now it's your turn to ask us questions.
You ever cheat on a man?
Yes.
Why did you cheat on your man?
Because you cheated on me first.
And what did that what? Wow, you sound like you sound like bullshit. Yo, he got upset. Yo, here she goes this bullshit. Why did because he cheated on you first, so you wanted your lick back?
He cheated on me first.
You wanted your lick back?
I wanted my lick back, so I screwed his best friend.
What?
And good night, everyone. You wanted his lick back, so you screwed his best friend.
I was young. I was in my 20s.
The best friend, though?
The best friend.
Best friend? That was the way to get back at him?
He didn't know. To this day, I don't think he knows that happened.
And so that's what I'm talking about. See, what kind of friend are you? What kind of friend was that? That wasn't his best friend.
It was a good. It made me feel good for the 10 seconds.
You do all that for 10 seconds.
You went through all that for.
Wait, hold on. What movie was it where she slept with the best friend, but she was getting married?
Best man.
The best man. It was just like that. It was that kind of scenario.
You know, he got his ass whooped in that
right? Yeah, real good too.
Boy, you can make a man lose his life going to sleep with his best friend. Those are guy codes.
But yeah,
there are certain man laws that every man knows.
And I knew what I was doing.
You're not supposed to violate.
I knew exactly what I was doing when I did what I did. I'm not saying I'm proud of it. Now that I'm older and I look back on it, I like that was treading.
So how did you now we asking questions. Let's get into this. Nah, we got a couple minutes. Y'all went through the ring with me. So Gabe, explain the setup to where you basically set the best friend up to have sex with you. Explain how that happened.
I was cooking. He was in the kitchen.
Why was he at your house?
I was at his house.
Why were you at his house?
Because he was living with his friend at the time.
He was living with his friend. So where was your man and when this happened?
He was at work.
So tell us how this happened. Tell us the story. Get the sound effects ready. Keep the sound effects ready. Paint the picture, because now my audience wants to know. Now my audience wants to know more. Hold on, guys. Come right back. I'm gonna end the live, and we're gonna come right back, because now I want to know. Now it's getting juicy. Now this thing is starting to spice up a little bit. Hold on. We're gonna leave because I gotta leave. We're doing. You knew what your intent was. So give us. I want the visual. I want to give because again, I'm a film guy now.
I was wearing a bati rider and a t-shirt.
And you sitting here talking about men can't stop. Man, you see the bullshit you doing? What you want me to do? You walking with a boy short?
But when should she walk away, huh?
Yeah. When should I walk away? Not when you're in bati riders and the best friend. You can't. Okay, go ahead. So you were in the bati riders. You was cooking. Now, so the two things that you know men love: food, okay, and skin. You know this. Women know these things.
I bent over, went into the oven, and
this.
So now hold on. Everybody's back in. And Chandy's telling us how the affair that she had went down. You were cooking in the kitchen. His best friend was nearby. You knew he was watching you, or y'all were just talking. What was going on?
I knew he was watching.
You knew he was watching, and then you did the slow bend over, like, oh, the pot roast is on the plate. You did that slow bend over. Oh my God! Oh, I dropped the napkin. Like that. You did one of those.
And that was that.
That was it. And he approached you, or you approached?
I think he came over, if memory serves me right. He came over from the back, and that was it.
10 seconds later, it was all.
My man's on point with the freaking sound effects. My man is on point with the sound effects. Good.
Yeah.
So yes, I did.
And you never did it again?
I did it. I cheated on another person. One time.
Cheated on another person. Why did you cheat on that person?
Because they cheated on me.
Oh, so you want to get your leg back?
Yeah.
Did it make you feel better in the moment?
It was a long-lasting relationship, so yeah, it was. He became my side man.
Jeez. He became your side man. She over there like, help me! Help me! What are you doing, yo? You were crucifying her right now. You were basically she's like, yeah, I quit this show, man. I should have stayed home to this. Wow.
Oh my God, you have me crying. Oh my gosh.
So the side man put it down.
Oh, the side man put it down.
Hold on, let's say it one more time. I want you to say it. I want you to say your dumbass face. Because when you all the bullshit we just went through us four here. Bullshit. I'm gonna ask the question again, and I want you to give the same exact face that you gave. The side man put it down on you.
The side man put it down.
Look, you heard his little sexy phone sex voice? That's why the side man stick around, boy. You hear that little? Good.
Oh my God.
But again, I learned my lesson.
Why did your phone? Can you get a case? Can you get a case?
You gonna give me that?
Move. Let me give you this. Move. Hold on. So now hold on, because you went into a long-lasting relationship with a side man. The same thing that men do. Wow.
No.
Hold on. Let's dissect this bitch. Because we just took some shots just now. So you had a man, he cheated, and then you found somebody else, and he put it down on you. Correct. And then this became a long-lasting thing. So you were sleeping with both of them.
Yeah.
You were sleeping with both of them. Were you satisfied with your main man? Were you satisfied with him?
I was, yeah.
But there's something that he was doing on the outside that was just almost like, bitch.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you.
Like that was your thinking. Like
yeah,
thinking
like
about
you
him?
hurting me. I'm gonna hurt your ass now.
So at what point did you not trying to hurt him anymore? If you continue this long-lasting thing with
when
him?
I started forgetting about him and he realized I wasn't paying attention to him no more.
Okay.
In the past, I used to have a guy mentality.
Okay.
Where if you weren't giving me enough attention, I find it where I need to get
That
it.
sounds spoiled. That doesn't have.
And
That sounds like I'm spoiled. And I want attention. If you're not going to give it to me, I'm going to get it elsewhere. That's what that sounds. That's not a guy.
That's exactly how you guys
That's how guys.
earlier.
Yeah.
we have
exactly.
a voice note.
I can't get it from you, so I'm going to go somewhere
We have
else.
a voice note from a listener.
Oh,
Boy
what?
is dog, boy. None of man is dog, woman is dog, boy. Yay.
We dog when we do the same thing while you're doing. That's
You
what
see,
it
that's
is.
the thing, and that's what I say when they say man can't take, but it's true. Because it hurts your ego when we start operating how you operate. And I'm not saying it's correct. That's why when you said a man can love two women at the same time, a woman can go through the same exact thing.
I wasn't taking that away from women.
No, I'm saying it does happen. When you said it doesn't happen, it really does happen. Where you have to like sit down and say, yo, look, I need to decide. Like, and sometimes you cannot decide, and you let fate decide for you.
All right, like, yo, listen.
Like, whoever walk away, that's it.
We're gonna flip a coin for this shit. I'm gonna flip a coin. Whoever, if it lands on tails, you stick. But
that's it. And if it don't, I would. And in that situation, at that particular time, I knew where I wanted to be. I definitely knew I wanted to be, but it just it didn't make sense. So
the person you want to be with, it didn't make sense.
It didn't make sense to be with him.
Okay.
So I'll just stay by myself.
And you didn't want to be with the side man, huh?
No, good.
But that's why I was saying that you can't love two people at the same time, because when you started off with that one and the one that you were hurting, you loved him. That's why you were hurting him in order to please yourself. You didn't love the guy that you were with, or you were banging his friend. You didn't love him.
No.
Right. So you didn't love both of them. That's what I'm saying. You didn't love, you always love one more than the other. And for particular reasons.
I don't know.
Just saying that.
I don't know. In the situation that I was in, I'll speak for myself. In the situation I was in at the time, I would say I love them both. I love them both in different ways. Exactly what you just said.
Yeah, different ways.
One person.
You said nasty woman. You said whatever.
No.
Some guy that wicked, some guy just wicked. Okay.
One person. Let me tell you, one person was really my peace. Like I didn't have any arguments.
That was the side person. That's crazy how we circle right back.
Yep.
I hope y'all paying attention. So one was your piece.
One was my piece, and the next one I loved him with
so the
all
one,
my
the
heart
one that
and
was
soul.
your true piece. He was the one that gave you.
I said this 20 minutes ago. I get fire and brimstone in the boy. When I said this 20 minutes ago, I get fire and brimstone, but
no, because after a
what
while,
is my piece?
Because this is.
He was everything that calmed me, what I needed in the nighttime. Like, I'm listening.
This is why I say after a while you realize the error of your ways, because it's just like, yo, I'm at the point now. I'm single. I am at the point now where shut up. I'm single, and I'm at the point where it's just like I just want peace right now. I want a companion, but I also want to build my life, and I want to build my life with my companion. You understand? Sex has to be great. That's just off the top.
So what if you find the perfect companion, like he's everything you're looking for, but the sex is not that?
I'm willing to teach.
You're willing.
I'm willing to teach for what I like.
Do you think all men are teachable?
I think anybody's teachable. If not, that's what you got toys for. Entertain with your toys.
And what happened? But then it's like, so you have a man there, and you have to stimulate yourself with toys.
No, you teach him to stimulate you with the toys.
Listen, I don't know about other.
That's how you make it fun.
No.
Yeah,
I would not be trying to catch some sleep, and then you have a whole
while I'm trying to take a nap. Nah, go in the living room with that bullshit. Go in the living room with that bullshit, man.
No, but you understand what I'm saying? I'm older now, and I've learned the error. Like in your 20s, you do the most crazy shit. You do the most.
I mean, the bend over in front of the best friend thing was a little raunchy. That was like, shit. Tell me more. Like, I want to know a little bit more about the bend over the friend situation. But okay, no.
One of the listeners says that's a porn scene from Brazil.
That was a great. That's why I asked her to paint it. That was a great porn scene.
No, seriously.
Was a great scene.
And you know the funny thing is, at the time of my boyfriend, I used to watch porn with him. So that was just.
That was one of those things where she was like, aha. I know how I'm gonna get back.
Gone in the kitchen like Daisy Dukes.
She was in an empty pot, just ping, 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 ping. Oh, I'm just cooking. Nothing in the pot. I'm hungry like cunt. You call like, yo, where's the food? Nah, Popeyes. There's Popeyes in the fridge, bitch.
So yes, that's the story of my life right there.
Okay, you ever cheated on a man?
Yes.
You said that with a smile. I want to put you on camera. Say it again. You ever cheated on it? You cheated on a man?
I have, but once I do it, I leave. I'm gone. I'm not cheating on you over and over because I know it's over.
So you cheat just to leave? You cheat basically, I'm a cheat then dip? That's basically...
Yeah.
You know that's like when you was a kid and you know the person that you're about to fight is bigger than you, so you do one of these.
And you run off.
No, because it didn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense to me. Once I cheat on you, I know it's over.
Why not just leave, period? Why not just walk away from the situation? Why
That's
cheat?
what I did.
No, but why cheat, period? Why cheat? Why cheat back
To
at all?
satisfy myself.
Oh, so your ego. So your ego.
I had to get something from it, right?
Right.
So I got something from it.
I got it. Right.
I got another boyfriend, and I got satisfied.
Yo, she be here every week, every Thursday. I don't like shit down, bro. I tell you, don't bring me back to this bitch. She come back. Real talk. So we're all on the same page, just in different lengths. And now that you women are at different stages in your life, you want men. You're like, why can't it be different? Nah, sis. Number one, karma.
Yeah.
In life.
Yeah.
That's in fairness.
It is. In fairness, yeah.
Meant to, we all get a lick back from some shit we did, and if you ain't good, you ain't get it now, it's gonna come back to you, huh?
Of
but now
course.
some of the all these women say there's no good men. No, because you was fucking his best friend 20 years ago. He probably was a good guy. He just made some small errors, and you went and gave him a whole fucking Debbie Does Dallas.
But that was his karma.
You went and gave him a whole, big booty oil down. Like, you mean now you look at it now.
No, fair is fair. Fair is fair.
That's their karma coming around.
Sometimes it's karma coming right back around. We pay, men paying some heavy prices.
Yeah,
we pay heavy prices for our choices and our mistakes. I ain't gonna say I bullshit you. Because once a woman is scoring, she is scoring, and we got to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? So forever. So yeah.
You ain't asked Dazzle a question.
I asked, it's 11 o'clock. We had so much fun. It's so late.
Okay.
Dazzle. I ain't gotta ask Dazzle no question. Dazzle's a G. Dazzle know what it is. I saw Dazzle in Miami. I saw Dazzle flex. We know what time it is. We on the same boat.
This bastard.
I saw how Dazzle rolled. I was like, that's a man in my heart right there. That's a man in my heart right there. My spirit. Dazzle's my spirit animal. Dazzle's my spirit animal. Yeah.
Oh my God. See?
Yeah.
So yes. I'm still an innocent woman. I know everybody look at me.
All right, so anyway, listen, it's getting late, guys. Let's wrap this up, guys. Let's wrap this up and we'll get out of here. All right, this has been fun. Oh my God.
Mel, Berto said you're a whole vibe. Mel is a whole vibe.
I tried to tell Berto, thank you.
See, he's blushing, Berto. You have to see him.
Yeah, blushing.
Shouts to being the first comedian on Watch Trouble.
Yeah.
I think ever.
Ever, yeah. You never had one before.
What is it? 9 years now?
Yeah, 10 this year. Next
10
year, make 10
already.
And make it 10 next year.
Oh, would you look at that? So we bring the vibes. We bring the
10?
energy.
10.
We bring the vibes.
Not 8.
I think it's 9. I think it's 9.
Okay, we started in 2014. So it's about 8-9 years. Yeah.
It's about 8-9.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Next year will be 9.
Next year will be 9.
All right.
Oh baby.
Good. Well, I mean, listen, glad to be the first and hopefully the best. And
you are the best.
That's what I've heard. I ain't gonna say that bullshit. I ain't gonna toot my own horn, but honk, you know. I heard. Yeah,
Is there anybody you want to shout out before we head out?
My kids, my mom, my family, cliche things. My people that we building stuff with, they know who they are.
The podcast. Do you want to mention that?
Nah, fuck them guys. I don't like them. Shout out to them. Shout out to my, Jamil, Vlad, Freeze, Knox, Ty, all everybody, all the people that we building stuff with that are on the same like-minded pages that want to see us all do well. And shout out to them.
That's what's up. And where can people follow you?
On Instagram, on TikTok banned my page, so I had to rebuild the page. And
shoot.
So TikTok at mel.vibes and Facebook. Yeah, I'm around. If you ain't following me, you seen me somewhere. Cause people that I don't know, like, I've seen your videos. Like, okay, thanks. Yeah. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Mel. We had fun.
Good. Glad we had fun.
Nikki, thank you for sticking around as well.
You're welcome. Coming from so far. I couldn't
Yeah.
leave.
Where you came from?
Jersey.
You came from Jersey?
Yeah. Well, Manhattan, because I came from work. And then
What are you doing tonight?
I'm going home. No cameras here.
No Daisy Dukes, no pum shots.
We can role play tonight. Got some Daisy Dukes in the car.
He doesn't like me, so it's not going down.
Listen, the man cannot like you and still dick you down. You best believe it.
I believe it.
He cannot stand you and still pipe your life up.
I believe it.
You want to talk? Let's talk. You know what I mean?
I just want to say shout out to everybody who tuned in. This is Watch Trouble on gmgt.live. My name is Chandy, sweet and fluffy like pink cotton candy. Thank you so much for sticking around. I love you guys. And don't forget, each and every Thursday, 8 to 10 p.m., Watch Trouble. Next week I might be late because I want to see the Empire State.
How the hell you know you're gonna be late the whole week in advance?
No, because they're lighting the Empire State Building in the Vinci colors and they're doing the flag raising for the anniversary.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the only reason why. That's it. I'm positive. I'm single. I am single. Nobody likes me. Okay, that's why I'm single.
Nobody likes you?
Nobody likes me.
The people out there that like you just don't like them. Stop your nonsense. Stop your nonsense. The men that like you probably treat you good. But you looking at them like, I'm good.
You're right. There's one who paid for my whole costume. Shout out to you.
You see what I'm talking about? This is exactly what I'm talking about. And I bet he didn't even smell the panty yet. I bet he not even getting a whiff of it, but he paying for it. This is why y'all stick to the way you are, because don't change, okay? Boy. Stick to the way you are.
Good night, y'all. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Mel vibes. She don't want share. Say she want control. Say she want full control. I mean she want control. She want it all, she don't want half of me. She said she like deep strokes with a strangle. Blessed with a body that her man can't handle. We put it on her from a brand new angle. She start get mad from the very first sample. No. Take it easy, baby love. Remember when I talk, give your back shot so you love. But you cannot fall in love. She don't want share. Don't want the next girl come near. She don't want share. Man, a girl is baby, that's not fair. She said she not care. She will take it anytime, anywhere. So she a make it clear. I mean she want that she not stop there. Say she want control. Give me the work, yeah. Say she want control. I mean she want